defenders, I think, is like.
Are we live? Of course I'm live. People, Deluded, I'm back again. Thank you very much for tuning back in each and every time. Good evening, good morning, good afternoon, and of course, good night, depending on where you lot are in this world. I hope everyone's doing well and safe. Welcome to the Liverpool versus Arsenal live Carabao Cup semi-final watch-along. Obviously, it's the first leg, people, and you know, due to COVID and whatnot, we actually faced, you know, this game was postponed and whatnot, and it is what it is, man. We have to get over and done with. You know, we've got 3 cup finals, in my opinion. We play Liverpool twice. We all know the big game that awaits us on Sunday. It's all about momentum, you know. For me, I think we're in, I know we always say this, but for me as an Arsenal fan, I think this will be the period we will look back in May when we're reviewing our season and saying this is either where we got over the line and went on to maintain momentum and things and go and get top 4 and have a decent season, or this is where it goes down the toilet. I genuinely believe that. I believe that because, you know, we need to act in the transfer market. I believe that because the games ain't coming any easier and we've got a lot of tough games, if not necessarily through the reputation of the side, just in general. You know, again, it's up to us. We've achieved nothing. We've given ourselves a good platform. Again, I'll get into the lineup. I'm waiting for the lineup to be brought out properly so I can see the numbers and whatnot, but it feels like Mikel Arteta's completely hoodwinked everyone. I did see XHAKA and Gabriel in the team. Allegedly, Pablo Mari has travelled. Now, I mentioned that because on one hand, respectfully, Pablo Mari is irrelevant, definitely where you're concerned with trying to beat Liverpool. But at the same time, I don't understand it because he seems to be, you know, I don't think there's anything wrong. We need cover and things like that. But he seems to be close to completing a move, allegedly, to Udinese. Now, ironically, someone else who went out on loan to Italy, Ainsley Maitland-Niles, Arteta kind of said mentally this and that and all these other things. So I don't know what we're kind of doing in that regards, but it is what it is, man. You know, there was rumours this week of Ben White playing in midfield. Last game, it was Kolasinac. It's nice to see Granit Xhaka's back as well. Apologies and whatnot if I didn't mention it. But again, we're all wishing Odegaard a speedy recovery. Allegedly, he has contracted COVID, which is a bitter pill to swallow for me because, you know, Martinelli, big him up. He got December Player of the Month. I think if it wasn't him, it would have been Odegaard. And last North London derby, Odegaard played quite well. And if I can remember correctly, what am I thinking about Smith Rowe? Either way, I don't even remember really. Or there's definitely been a North London derby he's played well. Either way, we're losing key players in it at key times. But we know this is the risk we take when challenging for stuff or trying to challenge for stuff or trying to do things this season. Fabinho's talking to the press. I can't lie, Fabinho, you're scaring me. As is all of the Liverpool team. I know Mane and Salah are not there, but they've still got problems in that team. Please make sure you're hitting the like button as usual. Big up to you lot tuned in, people. Tino, shout out to you because you've just bust me. Appreciate that. But again, my manners are on the floor. I'm just waffling and I'm not saluting you lot, man. Big up you lot tuned in. Tino, again, you're on top form because, you know, I had the Liverpool subs bench, but I see the Arsenal one. Where's it gone? You know, I'm happy with the lineup. I can't lie to you, man. I am happy with the lineup within the context of what we can do in this game. It does give me a tiny bit more confidence as a fan. We're going to need a lot more than that to move to Liverpool, as you guys know. Let me make sure that's in there. Sorry, folks. Again, we've got to do that admin. Arsenal subs. All right. Let's copy and paste that. Obviously, people, make sure you're having a browse of the pinned message and you're setting your reminders. Hella content to come this week. Again, let's put that in. Let's put the subs bench in the banner for you guys. 1 second, folks. Let's put that there. And I've got a spelling mistake. Man said streamer. What's that? Make sure you're following on Twitch as well. What are you lot saying before I do some, you know, I do the boring part and get the lineups and whatnot, people? Our bench is crap. Desperately need to go strong from the start. But what a blunt way of putting it, but can't disagree, man. I want to see a big performance tonight. We've let ourselves down last time out. Trust. We know what time it is playing Liverpool. On the best of days, it's a lovely ground and it's romantic and all these things. But as an opponent or a pagan going there, boy, it's long. You know the 12th man are going to make it uncomfortable for you. You know Liverpool never die down. You know they're aggressive in everything they do. You know the rest probably going to be on their side. You know they've got quality players. But these are things you'd expect in any competition if you're in the semi-finals. Reality is You're 180 minutes away from competing in a final. At the end of the day, these athletes are there to win trophies and create memories. Obviously, we've got our sights set on bigger things than the League Cup, and I'm sure every team's still in it. Well, every other team that was in it, apart from Spurs, had the same logic. So, is what it is, man. I want to know, can we put in a shift at Anfield again? Because away from home, I don't think we're doing stuff. DG, is this a free hit? Dead, bro. There's no free hit, bro. Like, it's this or you come out of the semi-finals, fam. Like, the man want to win trophies or not, the free hit is going yard and probably saving face from not losing in the final. Nah. Whatever we say about the opponents, whatever, this is a semi-final. I mean, come on now. If there's never no such thing as a free hit, look at the absolute scenes in the AFCON game between Tunisia and Mali. Get at least a draw. Give yourself something to work with. Shout the members, shout. See, finally home to catch a game. Hopefully this is a good one. Hopefully it's a good one for us. How's your day been, DG? It's been all right, man. I've been lagging a bit. I'm tired. But other than that, it's gone quite quick, really. I had a very good live stream with you lot on YouTube earlier. One love to everyone that was there. We went over to Rance's stream as well on Twitch. Make sure you're following everyone on Twitch with Matisse and Rance. I think that was good. And yeah, we're here now, innit? I've been thinking about this game all day. Sorry, I have a bit more confidence because it's a stronger lineup than I thought. But I'll be real, people. I want to be wrong, but I think we're gonna get slapped. I'll be real. Like I think Liverpool are gonna move to us today. Like I think it's gonna get long. I want to be wrong. You know, my heart is saying 2-1 Arsenal. I just think we're going to hold a cane in here. Like I said, I want to be wrong. DG with the kit to match the lads today too. The vibes are peak. I can't lie, man. This kit doesn't have too much memories as nice as it is. I would have preferred the yellow one. DG, have subs written twice after Liverpool. What's going on there? Let's pattern that up. Good looking up. Man said subs. See what happens when you copy and paste. Love for that. Oh. It's not going out of there. Oh, this new mouse that I'm using is so sensitive. I'm going to have to plug the wired one back in. I'm an old man when it comes to technology. It's moving way too fast for me. Liverpool's average age is 29.1 and Arsenal's is 24.8. I forget how young our team is. It's gone up a bit, ain't it? But still, man. Incoming XHAKA red card. Let's have a bit more optimism, man. Back again, DJ. I'm quietly confident about tonight. Bless up the nation. Listen, I'm going with you, man. I hope we put in a performance, man. You know, I'm happy to see Ramsdale starting, Tierney starting, Gabriel starting, XHAKA starting. You know, Lokonga and XHAKA come. You know, should see a better Lokonga because XHAKA respectfully can hold his hand. Martinelli, Saka, the young demons. You know, Lacazette's playing in the 10. We're going to need Laka, especially to drop into that midfield. Eddie and Nketiah, you've got an opportunity. You know, you've got an opportunity. This is your cup. You know, you're the Carabao and Mbappe. Personally, I think the FA Cup, you saw it's not levels. I think Eddie and Nketiah's phone don't ring when it's time to play half decent sides. I'll be gassing you to high heavens. You'll get your own videos and whatnot on my live stream, provided you do what you need to do, man. It is what it is. What channel is it being broadcast on? I'm watching it on Sky Sports. Reckon we can nick a young 1-0. I hope so. I hope so, man. I hope so. I don't know, but I hope so. You know, I can't listen. Anytime you're playing Liverpool, I can't really sit here and be optimistic respectfully, man. If we turn up, and all I would say is if everybody handles their jobs, you know, I'm happy to see Ramsdale and XHAKA in particular. I know XHAKA is XHAKA, but you need mentalities, especially when it's what I expect, a cup game, Liverpool making it nervous, fans, you know, getting onto every touch, especially when we can't get out of our own half, we're going to be under the cosh. I need leaders out there. So when I see Tierney, Gabriel and Ben White, to be fair, Ramsdale, again, man in the trenches. And obviously there's other leaders like Lacazette. And, you know, considering the doom and gloom and the COVID and all that, I think that is a decent lineup. For me, Eddie and Nketiah probably would be on the bench. You know, we probably don't have anything off that bench if need be in terms of changing the game. Shout to the young G's, Hayland, you know, Amari Hutchinson's on the bench, as is Charlie Patton, Mika Beref. You know, you probably look at Salah Odin as well, very tidy baller. Typical Arsenal player. Probably looking at Tavares and trying to hope he can be a madman off the flanks, really, if it gets to that. And, you know, hopefully the young guys can make debuts and things. But we need to give ourselves something half decent going to the return leg with, man. You know, again, I think there's enough out there to try and put in a good account. You know, what I would say is you always have a chance if you go out there and win your individual battles. Fullbacks, go out there and win the battles against the wingers. Midfield, dominate the midfield, wingers. Make sure you're stressing out your fullback, strikers. Give the centre halves problems. Eddie Nketiah. Football's a thinker's man game. You're gonna need to think today like more than you've ever had, because you're not moving to Van Dijk physically. You're not moving to Matip physically. They're both elite. Well, Van Dijk's an elite centre back. Matip's a decent one, and they read the game to an elite level. So you're going to be in issues. Again, Trent Alexander-Arnold, he's going to be freedom of the city, flying forward, putting balls into the box. If you send the text, someone has to receive it. So stop the crosses. If you can't do that, follow your runners. Liverpool's game is based on intensity, pressing, movement. That being said, they do leave gaps in behind. You are going to see Trent and to a degree Robertson. They're going to fly forward. Fabinho's going to be the safety passenger. Again, when you look at that Liverpool team, boy, I can't lie. It's not their strongest team, but they got a good midfield. You got the experienced Milner, who he is starting to show his age, in my opinion. You've got Fabinho, who's one of the best in his position. Henderson, always talking on the pitch. Jota's a sick signing. Minamino turns into a madman against us 9 times out of 10. And Firmino is Mr. Disrespectful when he plays against us. So what can you say? And, I'm doing their keeper a disservice, because they've got great outfield players. Again, if the keeper can't save, it's irrelevant. So they've got talent out there. But again, in any competition, if you're in a semi-final, these are the sort of things you'd expect to say about your rivals and things like that, or your opponents. So you have to put in a shift today. There is no excuses. Make sure you're hitting the like button and things like that, people. That's Liverpool's. I'll put the numbers in a sec. Scrolling down. Spare a thought for Leno, really. He got rubbed out, but then again, you played in the FA Cup. And it's about momentum, because, again, with the context, there might be a couple of changes. You hope Smith Rowe is fit in some capacity to play on the weekend. But this lineup, in my opinion, doesn't look too dissimilar from what you're probably going to see in the North London derby, excluding the obvious. Respectfully, Cedric, come on now. You're doing well to be playing in this game. So, Cedric, go and prove people wrong. Go and react, because the only person that would have picked you today, in my opinion. In fact, there's probably 2 people in this world, maybe 3. Your parents and Mikel Arteta. No one else would have picked you to play against Liverpool. Definitely against Jota. But the one man whose decision it is and whose opinion is more important than all of us has given you a chance. Go and repay Mikel Arteta. Repay yourself, because fans are onto you. I'm seeing you link with Atletico Madrid, but I'll drive you there myself, regardless of if there's a right-back crisis, because you shouldn't be at Arsenal Football Club. But go and give yourself something. And for the club, momentum. If we lose, depending on the fashion, it's not nice to have 3 L's consecutively. Now, all the L's would be different in that, obviously, Liverpool is Liverpool. City was a spirited performance. Ultimately, we lost. And Nottingham Forest was just terrible. Respectfully, Nottingham Forest was superb. Everything was just terrible from what Arsenal was bringing to the table. Going into the North London derby, that isn't the best of sentiments and things. Not like it was necessarily 100% positive when we played them last time. So it is what it is, but it's just about making it healthier again, man, and getting back to that, in my humble opinion. 45 minutes until kickoff, folks. That's Ramsdale. Let me just do this quickly. Keep your opinions and whatnot coming, folks. Ramsdale's number 32. Cedric, please, man. Seriously today. Please, Cedric. Because you leave too much space in behind. You do that against Robertson and the wingers. You lot are subscribed to my channel, and I appreciate that for a reason. I don't need to explain to you why that is stupid. You lot know already. You can't afford to do things like this. But these are certain things that Mikel Arteta can't tell you. Like, if you lot can't take heed of it now, then you need to keep it moving, really. And for me, I want to see fearlessness, because if I look at this cynically, if you lose healthily, not too many people expect you to win today. Definitely with the mood and what was going on with COVID. So, put in a performance. What are they going to say about you? That you bottled it, that you lack heart, the things they write every week. Come on now, like, put in a performance. This is a good test to see your level, because as much as we waffle about how decent you played against City, there's times City have to beat spirited teams, and other teams could say that. And the reality is we still lost. We need to show that if we want to be a top 4 team consistently in any competition, just when we play these sort of teams, you need to be able to go into these games and confidently say, listen, you can present issues where that's not the case for us. I know we've had we've had a couple of decent memories against them in the cup. Did we not beat them on penalties not too long ago? And things like that. So let's see, man. And I mean, Klopp, I know you don't care about this competition on the best of days. Come on now. Keep that going. Cedric's number 17. Granit Xhaka. I already know your number off by heart. 34. You've got Lokonga. Lokonga, I'll be real, man. I'll back you all the way. I think people are writing you off. But again, when you play well, I gas you to high heavens. I can't lie. You've played enough games for this football club for me to sit here and say, listen, you can learn from your mistakes, because how many times have we said Lokonga's got caught on the ball there? You know, Brighton, you got away with it. Crystal Palace, there was problems. You struggled at Anfield, you know, in the last game. Go and put that right. You struggled against Nottingham Forest. And this is what I said at the start of my other live stream. I love him and Tavares, but because they're very naive, your two players I can't really trust away from home. Put in a performance, man. I need to see more from Lokonga. He's still adapting, but for me, he wants too long on the ball. And for me, is when he first come in, I know he wasn't perfect, but he was winning a lot of duels. I think he's getting bundled off the ball a bit too easily. Maybe it's a confidence issue and things like that, which it probably is. But again, there's no time to feel sorry for yourselves, because the reality is the world is spinning, in it. We've got there's no time to feel sorry for ourselves. The world doesn't care. The world doesn't care. We've been dealt a short. Sure, people are missing through Corona and all of these things. Liverpool, false positives, all of that tosh. The world don't care. Reality is there's a game of football, you know. Give yourself something. Give yourself something to work with in the second leg. Don't write this off. Now, if you was to ask me, I'm not gonna lie, my priority would be preferring to beat Spurs in the battle for top four. But at the same time, like I said, you know, I do think of recent top four just a battle for the sake of it, and it's a byproduct of the TV rights and these things. So it's become important to the fans, because reality is, you're not going to talk about in 20 years from now, oh, that season Arsenal finished top four. You're going to think you're going to talk about a League Cup. You're going to talk about an FA Cup. You're going to talk about a Premier League, etc., etc. So I don't know where I really stand on that, but again, I would rather beat Spurs in the grand scheme of things, if I'm honest with you. Let's go, Eddie and Ketia. And Ketia, please, man, have a good game. Hopefully, we inspire some people to have a look at you and potentially try and buy you. I hear what Mikel Arteta is saying about he's staying and that, but reality is he's showing no willingness to sign a new deal. Hopefully, let's convince, you know, potential suitors to make a move, in it. So that's Liverpool. That's Arsenal's lineup. Let me put the numbers in for Liverpool. What number are you, Alisson? You're number one. I remember a couple of years ago at the Emirates where Alisson and Van Dijk made mistakes, and I think Reece Nelson and Lacazette scored. Can we see that? I know it's not the Emirates, but can we see that today, please? Can someone awaken the spirit of Arshavin and bag four today? That's all I ask, man. Van Dijk is number 4. He actually is number 4. I always think Robertson's number 3, but he's actually 26. So let's put his number in there. Who else? We got Henderson, you're number 14. Ew. Could never be on over me. Fabinho, even you're number 3, which is weird, but cool. You know, you're a good player. Milner, you're number 7. I mean, Liverpool, what's going on with these numbers, man? I think next season you'll have got to pattern that a bit, man. Some weird, you know, great players, but the numbers are a bit weird. The number of you, Jota. We probably one day will end up being there, number 7, but for now, you're number 20. Firmino number 9. Exactly. Like Firmino's good, but he's not a gunman to be having number 9. Crazy. It's almost as crazy as seeing Kane wear the number 10. In fact, that's at Spuds. It don't matter what you wear, them sides in it, really. But yeah, that's that. 41 minutes until kickoff, folks. Big up everybody tuned in. Let's Liverpool versus Arsenal lineups. Let's slap that in there. Let's head over to OBS and let's change the background now. If I can find it. Just type in what I said. The Liverpool lineups. There you are, fella. Sweet. Oh, this mouse is so sensitive. Here we go. Again, where the lineups are concerned, people, you've got Alisson, Trent, Matip, Van Dijk, Robertson, Henderson, Fabinho, Milner, Jota, Firmino, Minamino for Liverpool. Arsenal, we welcome back Ramsdale. Cedric somehow is playing, but you've got Ramsdale, Cedric, Ben White, Benjamin White, better yet, Gabriel, Tierney, Lokonga, XHAKA, Lacazette in this 10, Saka, I got Lacazette twice. I'm bugging out. That's meant to be Martinelli, and Eddie and Nketiah, people. Apologies for that. Let's fix that one up again. It's meant to be Martinelli number 35. I'll have that for you in a sec. But again, looking at that, it goes without saying, any Arsenal fan, there's just certain players you need to stand up to be counted. And first things first, the whole 11. But for me as a fan, the two young ones in XHAKA and Martinelli, there's a we've got to that stage now where there's a correlation between certain players playing well or good and us winning. So we're gonna need them. And Martinelli's quite fearless. Martinelli and Lacazette in particular because of the pressing, especially in Odegaard's absence. Granit, need a leader today. Gabriel, I need something today. Ramsdale, I need you to talk. Ben White, you're brave on the ball. Ben White and Gabriel, every game they're having to overcompensate. I need bravery from the midfield. But again, I don't think we're going to see the sort of slick play that we want to see in that regards. So yeah, that's. Let me get the edited lineup a few times too. Lacazette is a good player, but not good enough to be in there twice. So yeah, that's that. And now I can be back with you lot, people. Man saying 4-0, definitely 4-0 minimum to who? Arsenal. I hear it. Liverpool's gone strong today, as you'd expect, man. As you should do. This team is tired. Hopefully, we are still in the tie after this game and get some players back for Spurs. I am the furthest thing from an Eddie guy, but I hope the kid plays so well. People start questioning the need for a striker. I want that as well, man. But he's in for a big test. No Salah and Mane. So long as we don't muck up defensively, we'll still be in this in the second leg. I hope so. But respectfully, when we played Crystal Palace, they had no Zaha. When we played Brighton, they were without a couple of players. And I'm sure there's other examples. So players stand up to be counted. And respectfully, looking at that lineup, well, hey, no Salah, no Mane. I see Firmino, disrespectful to us. I see Jota. Minamino does well in the cups. Trent Alexander-Arnold is still hovering about. Robertson, the fullbacks are hovering about. And that's why I'm kind of very upset that big Tomiyasu isn't here, man. Because Tomiyasu is the guy I was looking at today, man. Them first and second balls in the air. With this 11, our weakest areas are only right back and attacking mid. We should do better than the Forest game, at least. We should, because we need to. Even if we lose, I'd like for it to be difficult for Liverpool to win. Call me crazy, but I've just said F it. And out Martinelli on the right, Saka in the 10, Laka and Tavares left wing. I would have chosen chaos. I hear you. Cedric scares me. Let's support Cedric today. Hopefully he can support himself. Think we can get a 1-0 win? I hope so. Anything's possible in a game of football if you stand up to be counted. But boy, I don't know. Pardon me. One injury tonight and the team will collapse. I can't see Eddie and Laka working. Bit of optimism. Jota has a crazy record versus White going back a couple of years. That is where I'm focused. Fine with a 0-0. Can't lie. I'm happy to see so many young players on the bench. Eddie, no voicemail, please. Trust. Eddie, that phone needs to ring today, man. Big up DG. I heard Eddie has changed his tariff to unlimited goals, minutes, and texts, bro. I need to see that because when I ring him, I don't want to hear nothing about gift gaff. Let's make sure it's working today, innit? Martinelli can play right wing 100%. What's wrong with Tommy and Odegaard? Tomiyasu hasn't got over his groin strain, and it's come out that Odegaard has contracted COVID. So, yeah. Eddie's probably still got an orange mobile SIM. Hey, you're killing me. Prefer Callum Chambers. I prefer Callum Chambers as well, but I'm not going to lie. Callum Chambers, respectfully, when I think of Callum Chambers, I think of them times he got ripped. I think of Jefferson Montero at Swansea. And I think of Chuckle Brothers, like against Liverpool. How many, literally, I swear, the game Salah or Mane, one of them signed for Liverpool. They just started ripping them. So I'm not sure, but look at the young Highlanders warming up. Mika Beref, Amari Hutchinson, Salah Dean. Where's Charlie? Charlie Patino's probably more integrated in the group. He's probably got some next ones. Oh, he's there. Look at the Highland Demons. We all saw Amari Hutchinson's lovely strike against Chelsea. My review of that should have come out. It's on my other laptop. I would have put it out. Tierney, I need leaders. Holden, stop laughing, bro. So why am I even saying I'm getting nervous? There's nothing wrong with laughing. Like, there's no reason you should laugh and enjoy the warm-up. It's not that deep. Like, that's not like me. I can't lie. Tierney's looking stiff in the warm-up, man. I'm seeing some dead no-look passes. Tierney's my guy, but yeah, man, it's looking stiff. But let's see. No way we are winning tonight. Optimism, Connor, man. Optimism. I kind of share your opinion, but it is what it is, man. DG, rate Arsenal's team out of 10. What, right now? Considering the context, like a 7. Like, maybe more, because what else could he do? No one's fit. So Tomiyasu, Odegaard, Smith Rowe, these guys are irrelevant. You know, Pepe, Partey, these guys are irrelevant because they're at AFCON. We haven't got the numbers in it. We need to act in the transfer market, but the only things I question mark for me personally is probably Cedric and Eddie Nketiah. But then again, who else is going to play instead of Eddie? It's not like there's a little Nelson there and you could do a thing in that regards. So it is what it is. And Eddie is more so, I just don't see how you're going to, like, you know, I don't really see why we're trying to throw the gauntlet down to him. But really, it's just Cedric, because I don't really believe in Cedric. Respectfully, you know, you have my support and whatnot. Predictions, my heart is saying 1-0 Arsenal. If I had to bet money, I hope her to be wrong, but I think we might hold a 4-1 here. And I want to be wrong. I'm not trying to advocate negativity, but one thing I'm not big on is lying to you lot. That the first 10 minutes for me will show me if I should be a bit more optimistic, because again, it's Anfield and all of that sort of stuff. I know there's a bit of a tiny bit of a discount for the clash because it is a League Cup game, but it's still Arsenal Liverpool, and it doesn't matter. These are games you want to win. Ryan, shout out to you. Said big up DG. Worried about Cedric and Nketiah, but got to back the lads and hope for a proper performance. Come on, you Gunners. Facts, and more facts. Hopefully, XHAKA don't get injured or sent off. Exactly. Liverpool came to win with that lineup. I hear that. And obviously, Liverpool are better than us, but I can't really say Arteta didn't come to win. Because I did think we would have seen a weaker lineup. Again, Arteta's clearly done a bit of hoodwinking and stuff in relation to the lineup. I didn't, you know, there is no pictures in anyone of Gabriel. We didn't even see Gabriel come in, you know. So it's good. And I like that about Arteta. Big chance for Eddie Nketiah yet again. I'd be gassed if I was him. Larry, you're right. And at the end of the day, you was a villain in the last game. Make yourself a hero. Everyone will love you if you score against Liverpool. We all want your phone to go off today, because it's looking fraudy, like at this moment in time. Anytime it matters, certain men are not doing it respectfully. Would you have included Akinola due to our shortage of midfielders, or do you think he's not cut for it? I mean, you could have, just because he's a bit of a different profile. He's closer to, I don't think he's anything like Partey, but he's closer to being a Lokonga, a Partey, El Nene, a number 6 than he is the more prestigious player. So maybe, but and purely because I can't see any other options. But yeah, I don't really think it's that deep. Lokonga ain't my type of midfielder. He's my sort of midfielder. I think there's a player in there for Lokonga, but he has to learn these lessons right now. You know, tough introductory period into the Premier League or just life in England. There's been some good moments, some rather dodgy moments. But a lot of what I see, they're fixable mistakes. That it's not. These things only become concerning if you're doing it for years. You know, and we're already on his case, so Arteta must be on his case. For me, the biggest one is you want 100 years on the ball. He looks a bit, for me, Lokonga plays a bit blinkered, and in midfield, it's almost like it's a deer in some headlights. He can't see left and right at times. And I think when you look at the Forest game, that's what that stupidness was about. Definitely against Palace and that. Hey, is Lokonga the holding midfielder? Because mostly he loses the ball when he's alone in that hole. I mean, naturally, XHAKA, I wouldn't say holding, but you know how XHAKA is. He does get forward, but he'll probably peel into that teeny role. And that's why you might see an improvement in Lokonga, because, again, he can take instructions from XHAKA. XHAKA can do what I kind of wanted Lokonga to do with Patino and say, all right, cool, I'm the older one here. I need to regulate. So I think XHAKA will do that, and Lokonga just follow instructions in it. And Lacazette's in front of him. Hopefully, Lacazette does his own job first. But sometimes you've got to coach your teammates through the game. Anyone that's played Sunday League, you know you've got teammates that talk a bit more. There's a couple, like, I'm a fullback. 9 times out of 10, like, I'm focused. But, you know, someone has to, big shout out Jamie, you know, he'll say, oh, did you tuck in? Like, you know, go forward, like, do this and that. Like, this, sometimes I believe the players have to manage themselves. There's only so much Arteta can do. You know, there's a lot he can be held accountable for. But once you get into that boxing ring, the boxers along with the other fighter in it, yeah, you can shout instructions, but no one can throw bangs for you. You've got to go out there, and the best footballers are the best thinkers. You look at City, they work things. Obviously, Pep does his thing, but they work things out. The players need to work things out. There's going to be moments where we're giving the ball away. We can't get out of our own half. You know, we're hanging on it. You know, we're asking how haven't they scored? The fans are on top of us. That's what you should expect in the semi-final. That's what you should expect against teams like Liverpool at their ground, full stop. That's the sort of stuff we should be on at the Emirates, and it looks like the atmosphere is turning into that. I need Martinelli to score. I hear that, but it's one of them games. I don't care who bags, how we bag. What I would say, Mikel Arteta, I hope you've registered yourself, because if you can't get Arthur registered, you and Edu need to be on that bench on Sunday. How is this game not being postponed? We're not Liverpool, mate. DG, what do you think about Henry as a striker coach? Might be good for Martinelli, Pepe, Balogun. It might be, but you know, how committed is Henry to doing that? I don't know. It would be good. Who wouldn't want to learn off Henry or Ian Wright or any of these guys? I'm so sure when Eddie was at Leeds, Ian Wright was doing some coaching thing. So I mean, I don't think he was listening to Ian Wright, but it is what it is. We've got this Deluded 7-1. Love your channel, my friend. Good luck, Dava. I appreciate that. 7-1. Hopefully we don't get caned. Or I would love to win 7-1, but hopefully that's not the thing. Marcel, I appreciate you. We're not enemies, but you know, come the start of the game, it's us against you lot, innit? But shout out to you, DG. You're my guy. I tune into all your streams, but up the red. Shout out to you, man. Big up you lot and never walk alone. But I hope you lot are by yourselves. I hope Van Dijk and these lot are deserted. I need agendas. I hate that. Listen, I love your team in terms of I've got nothing but admiration, but I hate all this. Oh, Van Dijk's never been dribbled past and all these things. I need agendas. Martinelli scores, Eddie scores, Saka does something. I need agendas. And you know there's going to be agendas thrown Arsenal's way. Oh, you're a Liverpool fan, so you're 7-1. Nah. Listen, all mans to the pump. I can't lie, I did think we'd go to a back five today, but that was because obviously I'm not Mikel Arteta and I didn't know we was going to do some hoodwinking stuff. I would have put Ramsdale in, as I said in my preview, but I didn't think he would start. Where Cedric must have Arteta's nudes, man. Or Cedric must be the last link Arteta has to using Williams' restaurant. What's the game on, people? It's on Sky Sports. If you're on Sky Sports 401, main event. Why is this not recording as well? I need to watch that. What's going on there? Bobby Brace, probably. As long as Bobby Firmino don't do them disrespectful finishes where he's not looking and finishing it, I can accept it because he's too disrespectful. Going to be a long 90 minutes, but it is what it is, man. It's going to be enjoying watching it with you lot, whether you're an Arsenal fan, non-Arsenal fan, you're just here for the vibes. Hit the like button if you haven't. Rico is saying Liverpool 5-0. I feel it. Well, I said 4-1, but oh no, I'm getting a bit more optimistic now. I'm getting, not when I say optimistic, as optimistic as you can be. I mean, in terms of a respectable scoreline. Appreciate the fact that there's 300 of you locked in. Again, I've just dropped the link. You can see in the pin message, but I've just dropped the link for the North London Derby watch along. Make sure you've hit the like button and set your reminders from now. And also on Saturday, I'll be watching Manchester City Chelsea with you guys. That's that link. And don't forget the return leg next Thursday between Arsenal and Liverpool, regardless of what happens today. You know, Smith Rowe is still in the thumbnail for man. So I got small hope that Smith Rowe will be fit for that by God's grace. Can't sleep on anyone at Liverpool. You can't. You know, I think Liverpool are the best example, respectfully, of piano players and piano pushers. Everyone's had their moments throughout the season. You know, Salah, Mane, not to belittle their contributions, but they're the story, man. That's when you look back at Liverpool's season, you're going to see them man scoring goals and whatnot. But you need the Milners, the Hendersons and Fabinhos when times have got tough. Respectfully, because I think Fabinho's a bit more than that. But Milner and Henderson, they're piano pushers. You can't disrespect the piano pushers contribution, because as I say, if it was a theater, if no one pushes that piano into the theater, then no one's going to play it and no one's going to buy the ticket. So I think you can't sleep on anyone in that Liverpool team. And for me, it's the midfield battle that's going to make it or break it. You know, you've got Henderson governing, Fabinho regulating, Milner the same. And then it's off the ball with that front three. And don't forget, you've got Trent punching it in behind. This is why I'm saying fullbacks in particular and just in general, can we win our individual battles? Can we follow runners? Can we talk? Football's a thinker's man's game and woman's game, and a talking man's or woman's game. Talk. You're going to need to. Liverpool are going to target Cedric same way they did with Bellerin. Probably, I would. You know, if I was targeting anyone in that Liverpool team, it's Trent Alexander-Arnold defensively. You know, he's going to leave a lot of space. Whenever Trent has to defend, it looks like genuinely it's a culture shock for him because, you know, Liverpool on the front foot 9 times out of 10. He's not bad defensively. I think a lot is made of, I don't know what it is, but there's this narrative that Trent can't defend. But I can't lie, in some aspects, there are some really big problems in his game, if I'm honest with you, and hopefully we can take advantage of that. Hopefully it's going to be a good game. Hate to say it, but we're finished. Optimism, man, optimism. M7 is saying big 2-1 win coming, but Cedric has got me feeling shaky. So do you think Hutchinson will come in? I hope he plays, but Arteta don't look like he's on the Wenger thing, just getting man bare debuts and things like that. I hope him, me, Kaberev, all these guys can can make an appearance, because it's for us it would just be whatever happens in this game, but for them it's it's what you've been working for, isn't it? To be professional footballers, to be in the changing room and travel and things, and it's a good reward, and it shows you that you keep working and variables happen, it can happen. And it shows other people in the academy, you keep working, there's an opportunity. Of course, certain circumstances we find ourselves with a number of youngsters on the bench, but you catch my drift. I hope so, especially with Hutchinson, because I love him as a footballer and his attitude is spot on, spot on. And I hope he goes all the way. I prefer Chambers getting ripped than Cedric being at the halfway line. Trust. Cedric's always acting like he's ordering a pint and running back. And, I look at you last week, I look at Sunderland. Boy, if you look shaky against these sort of teams, boy, rooting for Arsenal as a Chelsea fan. Rah, boy. I can't say if the shoe's on the other foot, I'm doing that. Chelsea, Spurs, you lot are the ops, man, forever. Unless there's some reality where you man winning means we get top 4, winning the league or whatever. No. But I appreciate that. Odegaard with COVID, boy, oh boy, we need Smith Rowe back. Careful. Some fans said don't sign Odegaard because we've got Smith Rowe and all of this. Now you see that it's a squad game. We have to keep the game in balance and win it at the Emirates. Gunners, here we go. By God's grace, we do a thing. Whenever I don't watch the team actually does good. K, don't watch then, innit? Respectfully. Don't watch this. We need you to not watch it. DJ, I'd rather you do a shift at right back. Aye, why not, man? Things like that gas me. Why not? But you lot be getting on to me as well, saying you're not getting back. The difference is Cedric's probably got the fitness to get back. I can't do that. Like, in fact, no, I reckon I'll be all right, apart from the obvious. I reckon I'll cope mentally. Might get sent off, though. I don't want to get embarrassed by Jota and all these guys, but it is what it is. Evening, DG. Anything can happen. Blow the whistle and let's see what happens. Maybe Eddie having Laka behind him will help him do the business. As always, keep a clean sheet first. Exactly. What you can do, you can't match Liverpool on ability. Some of you have got ability, but not all of you can. What you can match Liverpool in is making good decisions and being switched on and reacting to setbacks. Because, again, Anfield is not the place. If you go a goal down, which, again, we have to have factored in conceding here. I would love a clean sheet and stuff. But reality is, if we probably were to win, it's a 1-0, which would be a clean sheet, or a little 2-1 thing. So how do you react to that? How do you react? It's a mental game. You need to start like we did against City. Not finish like that, but you're right, man. And obviously, try and keep 11 men on the field. Love the channel. Great sense. Greetings from Madrid. I appreciate that. I don't actually see Madrid or byproduct Spanish in here all the time. So I appreciate that, man. Lokonga has potential. The manager must train him. He's a development player. Amen. And I think we must have known that. None of the players we signed are the finished articles, even the good ones. Even if we sign Vlahovic, you're 21. You're not the finished article. Big up DG. Let's see if Cedric can manage his Portuguese brother Jota. Bro, you need to speak to him countryman to a countryman. Don't embarrass me. It's a World Cup year. Allow me today, or go on the other side. Or just you, dog. Can we do some brown envelope stuff with Klopp, really? So much for Liverpool resting players. We need to go at man tonight. Regardless, we need to play with no fear and take it to Liverpool. Big up DG. Andrew, appreciate you. You said it there. I can't accept a loss before a ball is kicked. Even with a depleted squad, we should perform like we want to win. Of course, at the same, we've got to be mindful of Liverpool threats. That's how you've articulated everything I tried to say. Regardless, like, we could be out there of under 18s, we'll still get smacked, but don't go out there and just accept getting smacked and trying to find excuses and things to hide behind. Because I do think it's changing now, but we've been a club of recent, because there's no balance, you're either mad negative or positive. I think fans have been like, we'll lose 4-0 one season. And people be like, well, we didn't lose 6 like last time. There's progress. I hear it, but come on now. Should have gone 3 at the back. I hear you, Tom. What have you said anyway? Should have gone 3 at the back. Don't feel like Liverpool have the creative attack without Salah, Mane and Thiago. Allow us to just throw the kitchen sink at it, smash the like button, people. Tom, I hear you. And I was screaming 3 at the back with us, being told we're having a depleted squad. But then I thought about it, we've got a young squad. They're quite naive, and we have seen it before where we'll be playing a 4, we'll switch to a 3 for a while, then we switch back from the 3 to a 4. It looks like we have teething problems getting back in the systems. So I hear you. You're not wrong. I agree with you. But does it, to play devil's advocate, does it make sense on the eve of a semi-final against a great team like Liverpool, regardless of who they're missing, to switch things up? Or do we keep doing what we're doing? Now, generally, we have been defending a lot better than we have. Still not the way there yet. Still making silly habits. And again, the Sky Sports graphic. Again, we've played Liverpool enough times. There's nothing groundbreaking. It's the movement. That's what makes them so elite. The movement. Jota typifies it. And like you saw with Tavares, Tavares, I know you're not starting, but anyone out there, you see how one mistake can cut you open. Jota is such a baller, man. What a guy, man. And obviously, Salah could be there for the next 4 or so years, but, Salah, Firmino, these sort of guys are not going to be there forever. I look at Jota, Trent, these sort of guys. Obviously, Liverpool bring people in, but it'll be keen to see when these have to step into these sort of shoes, sort of thing. Pardon me. Last week has seen such a shift in mood. I was so confident of getting a result last week, partly because I expected Liverpool to play a weak team. The lack of numbers and Liverpool's 11 scares me. There's nothing I can say to change your opinion, but yeah, man. Who would you play instead of Cedric? I'm not going to lie. There's not really a candidate. Tomiyasu's not fit, so it's a myth. If you could have done a thing through Ben White there, but then you move Ben White out of centre half, nobody's really confident with any of the pairings you start throwing there, really and truly. So it would probably be a Ben White thing, or Maitland-Niles is irrelevant, so it would probably be Chambers for me. But again, I've seen Chambers get ripped. Chambers a lot more switched on for me, and it's less. Let me be real. It's I don't know the phrase, but something like whatever the two evils or something. I'd rather Chambers. He just looks a bit more competent. For me, Chambers' footballing IQ is higher than Cedric's. That you can see he's actively thinking. Cedric, I don't really rate his thing. Like, over hit passes, under hit passes, decent crosser. Does offer a bit of an attacking outlet, but just doesn't look like he believes in himself, if I'm real. And again, I don't really, as an experienced player, you're an experienced man. You're someone I should be looking at and saying, you're doing your thing today. I don't really, thingy with that. Leno does deserve to start, but Ramsdale's better than him. We've gone with with the context, that's probably our first choice defense, isn't it? Going by Arteta, clearly Cedric is the second choice right back now. Chambers can't buy a game, Ainsley Maitland-Niles has gone, so clearly Cedric is seen as the second choice right back. I know Ben White's done a job there, and whatnot. And the thing is, we'll see Cedric today, maybe against Spurs, but then we're not going to see him until March. Arteta, I thought we was over this, man. That third kit looks clean. Might have to cut. Joseph, I know Arsenal have made some progress, because I remember when I used to do my live streams with this. Oh, DJ, you're fucking buying the merchandise. You're the problem. You're as bad as the Kroenkes. None of that right now. 2-1 Arsenal. Like the stream, people. Come on. Why is Eddie in this team? Why is Eddie starting? I don't know. You have to take that with Arteta. But what I would say is, let's support our guys. And for Eddie, he's got to prove people wrong, innit? Like, our opinion, if I was Eddie, I wouldn't really take fans' opinions on board, because the one guy who probably believes in me has started me, and no one else would really start me if we could do other things. But, you make yourself a hero. You know how fans are. Fans are shameless. They'll be screaming your name and doing all that, Eddie, Eddie, Eddie. Apparently, we should have over 200 likes. Make sure you're hitting. There's close to 400 of you locked in, and we're only at 177 likes. Unexpected higher bills due. If you don't hit that like button, Arsenal's not winning. Liverpool, you're not slicking it. You don't hit that like button, you're not winning. Why are Aston Villa and Newcastle moving like bigger clubs than us this window? What? Because Newcastle signed Chris Wood. I mean, Aston Villa got Luka Dean and Coutinho. Shout out to them, but we've probably been offered, we've probably been offered Coutinho numerous times, and we said, no, Luka Dean, we don't need him. I hear you, though. A centre mid should be at this club. Bro, Jota's a baller, man. Tomiyasu's got a groin strain once again. Reece James is a better all-round footballer as compared to Trent. Yeah, I think if he was to score all of the defensive traits, I think Reece James, if you looked at all the aspects of being a footballer, I think generally he would score higher. But I think what Trent does, he does it to a level Reece James at this moment can only dream of, really and truly. Appreciate the super chat, my guy. Arteta fist pump in front of Klopp incoming. Boy, last time we did that, we caused issues. Let's pray Saka and Martinelli will produce some magic tonight. There's nothing else we can do. Hey, man, there's 9 other players on that field. If we win today, I'm coming with a 500 quid super chat. You're capping for one and save your peas, man. 500 quid is way too much, man. Yeah, you're moving mad. I mean, that's nice for Robbie, man. Shout out to Robbie, but him being at the game's got nothing to do with me, respectfully, man. Like, you lot are gassing me, man. I'm going to shout my coach. I need a raise, man. See, this is when I start hollering my Sunday league coach and I say, I don't want to play fullback no more. I need to play 10. You lot are gassing me too much, man. I'm a United fan, so there's no one I'm really rooting for, but I want Liverpool to lose more. Makes sense. Charles Watt says Arsenal pushing hard to get Arthur in before the North London derby. Looks like we're going to need him, even if his brother to make up the numbers. Boy, get it done. Didn't Charles Watt say it's got to be done by midday tomorrow? Big up DG. I have a feeling you'll make Minamino look world class. He always does it in the cups against us. This is some kind of bad luck. If the game's looking long, should we just conserve energy for the second game and Spurs? I don't know, man. Go all out. Realistically, what energy, man? You man play on Sunday, man. You lot are gonna get enough hours sleep. You lot are good to go, man. Our bench, respectfully, is weak. You know, things kind of have to go to plan. If we're chasing the game, shout the young tugs, but on paper, you can't see how we're patterning. Think that we should be going lights out for top 4 rather than a trophy, but winning a trophy is currency for success. Unpopular opinion, why can't we do both, man? DJ, about naivety and youth, I think it comes down to playing it safe or risking it. Personally, I feel like with 2 legs and players coming back, then I'd have risked it. True. And for me, if worse comes to worse, like, is there just something so that we can make it a bit uncomfortable going to the Emirates? You know, the atmosphere at the Emirates has been good. You know, the fans then will be doing all right, especially if there's some encouragement. Don't write yourselves off. Cedric or Chambers, it's 2 nitties fighting outside the bookies, man. But Chambers, neither are the answers, man. I think the scores will be 3-1 to who? People have forgotten about the boycott since summer, how times have changed. Charles and me and Rainfall. Me and Mo actually, big up Mo Hader. Me and Mo actually spoke about that. Make sure you're checking out them videos. Is it 2 legs or 1 legs? 2, my guy. I think Eddie knows Arteta is using him to punish up, but what make it count. You've been watching AFCON, not today, but in general, yeah. If Leno was in goal, we'd have a better chance of keeping a clean sheet because 90 minutes would go by and he'd still be waiting to get an attack started. Bloody hell, man. Of course, I plan on going to games, man, but the COVID thing is scary, man, really, man. If I keep myself in my yard, then, man, it's cool. Big up Shady. What as you said? Locked myself in the man cave tonight, though. Wives and kid aside for this one. Big up you, man. Big up you. Big up you, my guy. I subbed, man. I want Arsenal to win. I appreciate that pulse. And I think I echo a lot of people. I want them to win too. Granite's back. Unpopular opinion. You can't question Granit Xhaka's professionalism. I know people are going to say, but he told the fans to fuck off. You lot told him to fuck off as well. Man's barely fitting his hair. Granit Xhaka Thanos, number 34. 29 years of age, new deal. Come on. DG, do you think you can handle the stick at Anfield? Yeah, I can handle verbal. I take a lot of verbal, man. I love it. I'm one of them. After the game, I'll go and shake the verbalist's hands. Provided it don't go too far, because, you know, I do get caught up in the moment. But I think it riles me up, man. I'm one of them, man. Like, I'm kind of switched off. If you try to foul me, my teammates getting problems, I getting problems. I like that. Or there's context behind the game. The ref is on some injustice thing. I think I play a lot better in football games like that. Clearly need to rein it in because, again, banned for 3 games now. I'm missing football. I'm upset, man. Someone needs to sign me for 3 games in Sunday League, man, because I want to play ball, man. Like, it was an escape, man. I didn't even mean it, ref, man. Like, I didn't even do nothing, man. Allow it, man. Just free me up. DJ, if we go back to basics, we should win this one. I think we're going to need more than that, but I hear that. Man said Lapty looks like Roddy Rich. Appreciate the Trinidad's locked in. Shout to Trinidad and Tobago. This is a trophy. This is a trophy. What are you talking about playing it easy? This is silverware. They call it what they want. But when asked who won domestic trophies? Arsenal did. We must go all out. I mean, you're 180 minutes away from a final, innit? You know, you're in a semi-final. The only thing that's tougher to swallow than obviously going out at this stage is probably losing the final. Really. Ooh, Pepe. I mean, they're showing me the highlights of the Sunderland game where Pepe was ruining that fullback. And it's showing Eddie scoring. Eddie, I hear it. Eddie, I can't lie, Eddie, it's messed. I would love to. You're living the dream. It's messed celebrations at the Emirates. It's messed. Eddie, when he celebrates, it's messed. But I need to see it when it matters, man. Who has Eddie scored against? That's sorry. I'd love to know everyone who's Eddie's bagged against, you know. Hope we do a thing today, but boy, you can't hack it on FM. You're talking to a Champions League and the manager. Come on now. Allow me with that. I told you lot thought Liverpool was going to get any sanctions when Ricky Parry, again, Liverpool lad, thingies, one rule for one and rules for other. But you know what? I'm not saying anything because last time, you know, I spoke on Liverpool, they tried to cancel me, Matisse, and not they, but they tried to cancel me, Matisse, and Rant. So let's just talk about the game. They tried to make up lies on the guy. Appreciate the Kenyans locked in. I don't know why some fans are moaning about Arthur. We literally have no, but Arsenal fans' chest is high, you know. Arsenal fans' chest is high. I see someone tweet, oh, he finished, you know, he can't get in a team that's fifth right now in Juventus. Brother, did you not learn about the last summer where we were recruiting players from? You know, it's not making sense. And we finished 8th last year. So why is the chest high? If you don't think Arthur Melo is the answer and he's 30, then I hear that. But certain people are just lazily brushing off a man. And then they talk about we need to be smart in the market and all of these sort of things. But Mari looks very promising, man. You lot are gassing me, man. Yeah, Toby, I don't want to play left back anymore. I know, you told me I'll be getting moved back to right back. I don't want to play anymore in that regards. When my band's over, I want to play number 10. These lot are gassing me. Just looked at the lineup and realized we're playing full strength. Liverpool is what it is. I wouldn't say full strength. They're missing the 2 African starlets. Some Fugazi Champions League when it all matters, bro. Barcelona in 06 was Fugazi, bro. You got to pay that. To be fair, Eddie being Hernandez is a good career, really. Can't even say he's that. XHAKA masterclass incoming. I need it. Like, we need it. We stay winning away from home when XHAKA starts. All right, listen, I hope you're right, man. I hope you're right. Not too long before kickoff, people, make sure you're smashing that like button. We're at 219. If you've hit that like button already, I'm sorry to clap people, but I appreciate that. If you haven't, shame on you. What else are you lot saying? I need a Martinelli hat-trick. Boy, I'll take a Cedric hat-trick, man. I would love for Cedric to score and put his middle fingers up to us Arsenal fans, bro. Like, you know, respectfully, all right, cool. I didn't rate you. I still don't rate you, but you've done the business today. Firmino ending his goal drought today like usual. Well, it would be us to give people a career. Arsenal will never win. Liverpool is in top form right now, and not even Arsenal has a chance to stop our top form. I mean, let's just hope we can prove you wrong, innit? I don't think we win today, but, you know, no one gives you a chance until you actually do things. Man said, wait, did man rebrand himself Arthur Melo? Because I remember when he was just Arthur. I don't know. I think he went with the Arthur Melo thing, but yeah, I remember when he just called Arthur. Maybe he needs that rebrand, innit? I don't care what the scoreline is. Just want Arsenal to send me to bed happy. DG, let me know the last time I was here and didn't hit the like button. COVID visited me soon. Hey. I wish you lot are all safe and healthy. I just hope for unexpected high bills. Hey. But hit the like button, people. You know, hope you're over that. With Gabriel and White together, that front three cannot score. I mean, I'll be very careful about making them statements there. 5 minutes until kickoff, people. But isolated to this game, broski, I hope you're right. I really do. Boy, this is scary as hell, man. Let's hope for the best, man. This is why I wasn't even getting onto my what the fuck? What the fuck's my phone doing? Is that Clubhouse? Yo, what the fuck? Hey, bro, I just accidentally clicked on Clubhouse is intrusive, man. What the fuck? Accidentally clicked on that. It's just moving mad. What's all of that? How do you know I want to see all of that? Cryptocurrency chat. When did I say I want to join that? Hey, what the hell? What the fuck? YouTube, allow me if somehow there's some copyrights. I don't know what that is, man. I don't know what that was, way. This Clubhouse is intrusive, people. You just click on the app mistakenly, and then you're just doing all of that. What the fuck was that? That's definitely not my ringtone. That's Eddie Nketiah's thing. That's not my thing. I have the normal. I said Amazon, the normal Apple thing. That's Beaky, boy. That's Eddie's phone, man. That's not my thing. DG, that judge comes strong when you don't hit the like button. Hey, get me, man. I know a couple witch doctors who don't know fuck about. Hit the like button or it's long, innit? Like I said, you making me Ragga's making me feel bad. I didn't say no COVID or nothing. That's brazy, but just a little unexpected high bill, man. Just a little, break your phone screen or something. Oh, madness like that. Smash 300 likes and DG have a word with the ref for us. I wish I could. I'll probably make it a lot worse. DG, that medical bill was unexpected. It was very high. Fucking hell. I'm just drinking some coffee, bro. Three minutes until kickoff, people. Eddie and Kate, I like your blue boots. XHAKA, please. I need you today. First bad game in a while against Forest. I never really saw XHAKA, but that could be said for everyone. I need you normal procedures today. Boy, Minamino looks serious. Trent will be the man to stop. Yeah, if you give him freedom of the city. I mean, last time we let someone who's good at getting assists look up and play a pass, we lost in the Premier League. And Kevin De Bruyne, tired or not, you give him time to look up, you're in problems. You give Trent number 66 time to look up, you're going to be in problems. So these are things I don't think Arteta should have to tell them, man. I'm getting a bit nervous, man. DG, do you think Laka is feeling positive about playing in the 10? But you should be feeling positive about starting. These are the big games. These are the games, Lacazette loves to play in these things. So do the business today, man. Let me check the time is working. It ain't started yet, people. All right, everything's cushy. Pardon me, 2 minutes until kickoff, folks. 2 minutes until kickoff. Once again, in terms of the lineups, pardon me, the home side, Alisson, Trent, Matip, Van Dijk, Robertson, Henderson, Fabinho, Milner, Jota, Firmino, and Minamino. For Arsenal, you've got Ramsdale, Cedric, Benjamin White, Gabriel, Kieran Tierney, Lokonga, XHAKA, Lacazette, Saka, Bukayo Saka, the little chili, Eddie Nketiah, Lola, and Gabriel Martinelli. Boy. DG, if Arsenal win this time, we'll pay your Sunday Ligas, boy. That's already been paid for. Man said, one time I forgot to hit the like button and my barber went out for time for a month. Never forgot to hit a like button since. Come on. Those of you with kids, boy, when your kid goes to school and they lose their jumper and you know how expensive kids can get, boy. Remember I told you to hit the like button. You lot that, managers that don't like you, and the manager, you lot think you're going to have an easy day at work and they slap you with bare work, hit the like button. Boy, it's going to get long. You're going to miss that train you lot need to get on time. You should have hit that like button. You lot are going to make dinner after this game, and when you're walking with your plate, it's going to drop in the kitchen floor. Should have hit the like button. Eddie Nketiah has got 10 goals in 9 appearances. Show. Let's see what you can do today. Kickoff is imminent, folks. What shall be, man. It is what it is, man. Oh, referee, we got one of them referees that are on being dramatic today. Ref, what's going on, man? Oh, we're doing the knees, are we? Sorry, folks. Game ain't started yet. Should be starting now. Kick-off, people. Arsenal against Liverpool. It is what it is. It's the first leg of this Carabao semi-cup final. Both teams stand a chance of, getting to the final, provided they do it over 180 minutes. Saka tries to keep it in possession. Minamino kicks it off. Ref, that's ours. It went off before. It should be a corner, really. Cedric, what's going on already? What are you doing, Cedric? What happened to you already? I think he's holding his back. I said, Cedric, tell Arteta if you need to come off, man. You should have done this 30 seconds ago, man. Wasting a sub. Cedric to take the throw in, or maybe that's some Buki call. Saka. Poor pass into Cedric. Milner intercepts that. Milner's begging to be fouled. That should be another throw for us, and it is. Anfield's not going to be nice. Look how close the fans are. And the fans, they're not going to say nice words. Fans do the window warrior thing. Bukayo Saka to Cedric. Come on, swing your boot at that. He puts it into the box. To be fair, it's a half decent one. Alisson spilled it. Martinelli dive. Oh, he said it's offside. Oh, who said dive? Martinelli's leg was trailing. I was thinking, listen, if play is playing, leave your leg. But again, keepers are protected. There's nothing on in that really with Eddie and Nketiah, but that shows you. Put the ball into the box. Put the ball in the mixer. One criticism on Alisson's qualities, he's known for them brain farts. Cedric, what has happened to you? What has happened to Cedric? Seriously. Go down if you're injured as well. Like, come on, Cedric. You never wanted to play today, man. Yo. Sky Sports don't need to zoom into the side of Cedric pulling up his shorts and that. And I don't think we need to know about that. But he's getting some lotion applied by the physio. I don't know what happened to Cedric. Maybe it's deep heat. He needs the muscles to get going. I see Chambers in the background. Arteta, don't chat to him, man. Listen, I haven't got time for this today. Get on the pitch. Come on, man. Throw him on like you threw Martinelli on. Let's play a game, man. You're good to go, man. Van Dijk in possession. Quality centre-back. Plays Robertson, who's a quality left-back. He looks to punch it down the flanks. Benjamin Wright reads it. And it's a Liverpool throw. Ben White drops the ball, but you're not back in position, though. Boy, something's in my eye. What the hell? Was that someone trying to kill me? Maybe someone don't want me to watch the game. They might be right, depending on the score. Alisson. Van Dijk. Tries to go down the flanks again. Cedric wins the header. Sambi, come on. Sambi presents it to Jota. Come on, Zambi. That's your first touch. So I know you're cold, but yeah, it's here with Minamino. To be fair, we've got back in shape well. 4-4-2 off the ball. You can see it. Van Dijk, Rolls Royce of a centre-back. What a ball into Trent Alexander-Arnold. Don't get duppy, Tierney. Tierney has to give away a corner. I don't know why Tierney's being applauded for that. I respect everyone who's on my show. I can swear if I want. You think these players and these managers are keeping it PG. To be fair, apologies, but it does say when I start every live, not for kids. So yeah, man. Don't know where you got respect from, brother, but yeah. In swinging corner, nonetheless. Robertson, it's not his best, and it's headed out by Eddie Nketiah. Come on, let's clear our lines. Martinelli didn't look sure whether to press alone or do it or wait for reinforcements. And yeah, man, Liverpool's still in possession. It's here on this left-hand side with Milner. Fortunately, we've got XHAKA. Come on, let's be brave on the ball now. Granite, go on. Wanted too long. It's a throw on. Come on, let's be brave, man. Let's be brave. You are going to get caught in possession. Cedric, you're pissing me off, man. I don't care for this injury thing. Like, go either come off. This is one of my pet peeves about football. Either come off or just hold it up. I don't care about this every second. I know it probably hurts, and I'm not being really nice to you, but come on now, man. Eddie and Nketiah up against Matip. Go on, Eddie. Oh, Eddie's done all right. Oh, Liverpool might be drunk today. Lacazette, Saka. Oh, that was horrible, Saka. You're moving like Hudson-Odoi. That was horrible there. Early doors, Saka, wake up for me. Liverpool aren't going to give you too many of them brain farts there. Trent Alexander-Arnold puts it down the channels and he finds Jota. Gabriel's there. Let's go home, Benjamin White. Home is where the heart. Yo, what we doing? Man, them. Hey, let's talk a bit. Gabriel doing his best Tavares impression, and it's a corner. Boys, please don't rub yourselves out today. Pepe's over there, AFCON, broski. Can't play. It's another corner. Trent Alexander-Arnold will take it. He's put his hands up. Minamino's on Ramsdale, the keeper. Firmino up against Tierney. Van Dijk, I don't really like Lacazette up against Van Dijk. Are you going to follow your runner? Look at Matip behind him. Apologies. Saka's got Firmino now. Corner's in swing. It's a good corner. Is it headed out? Seconds, boys. Cedric, man, come on. Saka, it's not really a convincing one, but it's here with Robertson, and it will allow us to clear our lines and get slightly further up the field. All Liverpool within this first 5 minutes, as expected. He's going to be camped in our own half. That being said, I won't go as far as to say we've had chances, but, between Eddie and Nketiah, the ball put in the box where we fouled Alisson early doors, and obviously where Alisson and Carl have just been caught up there and Saka's pass was poor, there are going to be half chances Liverpool are going to provide you with. Whether you take them is down to you. And Liverpool probably could score here. We've got numbers back defensively. Robertson puts a cross in. The offside flag eventually comes, but we need to wake up immediately. A lot of space on the counter. No, sorry, Cedric ball into the box. Camped in our own half, as expected. And this is where we need bravery. Granit Xhaka, Martinelli. Turn on it, Xhaka. Sambi, turn. Oh, that's not helping us. Gabriel, see, we're giving it away. That's a good ball into Martinelli, to be fair. Martinelli has hit his back. Fair enough. Eddie Nketiah leads the press. Alisson finds Henderson. In the 4-4-2 off the ball. Narrow. What's going on, man? Man said DG's alarm. I'm predicting a heavy Arsenal loss, so we'll probably end up winning, guaranteed, if I bet on us losing. Bet on us losing, then? Do you think this is? Lacazette pressing Alisson. Alisson, I beg you, just give it to him. Come on, man. You don't care about this cup. Trent off the ball is scaring me. Martinelli's done well there. Oh, collision between Van Dijk and Martinelli. Shut up, Milner. You don't need to surround the refs. There's nothing with that. Look at Van Dijk. He's up. Come on, man. There's nothing in that, man. It was just an unleaded collision, Hitting Van Dijk is like running into a train, innit? Everyone's good, man. I don't know why Milner's trying to get people booked. There's nothing with that. Martinelli's going for it. Martinelli, get up, man. You tough. People get hit every day, B. Soldier that. Thank you. Fabinho in possession. Never a foul, ref. Come on, he's looking for that. Fuck's sake. Come on, boys. 8 minutes in. I can't lie. It feels like we've played a lot longer. We're deep in the trenches. From one bold guy to another. As Lacazette fouls Fabinho. Shout all the boldies out there. Alisson. Van Dijk. What a player. Alisson. Matip back to Alisson. Looks like Eddie's going to do the pressing thing now. Alisson finds Fabinho. He gives it back to his Brazilian teammate. Alisson, good ball into Trent. Trent, that touch was dusty, but Liverpool have built out. That was fantastic play. That's going to be a devilish ball from Henderson. Oh, Ben White's header just takes it off course. But that's how Liverpool from front to back can cut you open. Literally. And they made that happen out of nothing. Look how quickly they're in our half. Oh, look at the space. Firmino should have got that, though. Milner bottled it. Fabinho plays it to Matip. Matip's touch looked like it didn't help him, but he glides past Martinelli too easily. Trent Alexander-Arnold. That's off, ref. It's gone off. It's gone off. And Trent's right to look at his teammates saying, what's going on? If Liverpool don't win, I'll have a shot of Heineken. What kind of pussy old thing is that? Man said Heineken is hardly dangerous, mate. Fuck. Man said Heineken, Come on, man. Is that how you make you lot in Liverpool? I'll see you on this Ray and F, my brother. That's how you do this thing. Cedric's injured. You didn't want to play ball today, man. Take this guy off, man. He keeps doing all of this. I've got sympathy for your injury, but come on, man. He's vexed. Come on, come off. That means you was carrying some shit before the game. Come, let's wrap this up, man. Chambers on, and now that's a waste of a sub. I know you can make more subs, but he's got to have been carrying something before the game then. You have to have been. From the first minute, Cedric's going, come, man. Or has it happened? Cedric's gone like that. Cedric, on a serious note, I feel sorry for you, man, because I don't think you're good, but I can see someone genuinely vexed about not being able to compete. I've never had to question your professionalism. It's no hard feelings. You're just not good enough. But one thing that is frustrating me is this. Why do we keep seeing cutscenes? I love seeing a fullback union and that, but come on now. It's rubbed. And Cedric, you know, for Chambers, I wonder what that's going to throw. And said Chambers is on, you know, more of a stationary sort of fullback. Pardon me. Come on, Callum. I'm also if you need a link, if you have a link, sorry, share it with the people in the chat, man. I'd be going on his goals or Reddit soccer streams. I'm watching this on TV. 11 minutes in. The good thing is it's still 0-0. Teeny might have to change his boots. That's not the first time I've seen him slip. Liverpool. Oh, he defo won the ball there, ref. Savage. Play on. That's you man's business. Defo won the ball. Gabriel, chill out. Oi, Ramsdale. Brother, please, Ramsdale. What are you doing, big man? We're bucking out. We are bucking out. Great play from Henderson. Ramsdale, come on. We're giving chances out of nothing. XHAKA's giving it back to Ramsdale. Ramsdale wants 1,000 yards just by Henderson pressing. Big man, fix up. Please don't rub out like that. I love you in goal. Please. I don't want Ramsdale agendas. Please. Let's wake up now, man. Look a tiny bit sleepy. Another corner. We keep fucking about with corners. Liverpool are good from set pieces. We're going to concede. And if we concede from this, it's come out of nothing. I'm sorry, but man, I have to throw the book at Ramsdale. Trent Alexander-Arnold, fantastic ball. Ramsdale gets a punch. Clear the box. Hey, ref, I hope you're watching the offsides. I hope you're watching it. Played, boys. We're doing that sort of thing well. Fabinho, ref, come on. People being pushed. The Congo, what are you doing? Robertson. Minamino, you lot are scaring me. Minamino, devilish ball in. Fuck! Oh, my God. I don't even know what's happened there. Somehow it ain't gone in from Liverpool. Liverpool turning up the pressure, but it looks like we're crumbling. Like, not crumbling, but we're allowing it. Like, we're just getting shook. We're doing dumb stuff, man. Wake up, man. Stop being shook. Like, we're holding our shape well in that, but we're being shook when it comes to being on the ball. Liverpool, fantastic team. You've got nothing to lose, boys. We're leaving too much space. And now Chambers, you've got to stop that cross. Robertson, stop the cross. Robertson on this left-hand side. Chambers, that's too easy. Fucking hell, boys. It's another corner. Come on, man. Fucking come on. We're following shadows. It's not that we're playing bad. It's just you lot. I don't want to see you lot wake up when we've conceded. I didn't even see that. But I think Ben White's touch has just taken it off target. But these were moments. We were going to expect this. There's going to be nervy moments at Anfield. There's going to be times. They've had 4 corners already. You know, they were going to turn up the pressure. You know, it's all in our half. Eddie, not the first time. A lovely defensive header. Come on, boys, man. We're doing all right off the ball. We just need to show our own personality, man. There's too much respect being shown. There's a lot of gaps as well. We're not following runners. And I want to stop mentioning that because I just don't think we can do it. I just think Liverpool's system, it creates 2v1s all over the field. And if you look at the space centrally, you see the way their midfielders and strikers start their runs. Sambi Lokonga, brother, come on. Sambi, bro. Gabriel's cleared it. Sambi, put your fucking foot through it. Come on, boys. Don't just present them with a goal. This is a semi-final, boys. Come on, don't cheat yourselves. Big up everybody locked in, man. This is a bag of stress, man. Cedric looking weak at the moment. When I heard Cedric was playing, man said 1v1 Angel. Ball whistled across Arsenal's area. Oh, my God. Was that Trent? Trent tried to write us off. Minamino, apologies. Matip to Minamino. We're lucky Minamino ain't tall enough for that. Chambers is better than Cedric, but that's nothing to be proud of, man. What's more important right now for you, DG? New centre mid or striker? Centre mid without a doubt, man. No creativity at all in this team. To be fair, no one's gotten the ball. We're getting shook, man. Keep going, man. You've won the first 15. There's half an hour left. Come on. It's a semi-final, boys. Come on. Ramsdale's gone long. Are we going to win the first and seconds? Firsts, Liverpool win. Seconds, Chambers well in. All right, let's hold on to the ball. Sambi, hold on to it now. Benjamin, unlucky. Come on, boys. Hold on to it. I can accept losing as much as it kills me to say that. What I can't accept is throwing in the towel and making or cheating ourselves. Don't cheat yourselves. Liverpool are a fantastic team. Let's see why they're fantastic. Don't present goals. Chambers, there's no options for him. As a fullback, I've been there. Long ball forward into Eddie Nketiah. Right, Eddie Nketiah tried to waste Van Dijk off the ball. You know that's silly, but I respect it. Matic with a lovely ball to Jota. Ref, we won that. Good play from Tierney. Don't lose it for me, Martinelli. Ref, how many fucking fouls? Are you giving them a foul? But when these Liverpool twats do it, there's nothing wrong with it, is it? One rule for them and next rule for everyone else. When they're leaving something on, what's happened to him? But he was holding his side like 50 minutes into the game. That's why I'm baffled. Saka. Ball in. I thought he was offside. The flag hasn't come. Lacazette, go down. Flag eventually rises. We missed Tomiyasu because we win the first and seconds. Big up yourself, Cedric, for the super chat. Cedric should have never started. Big up. Hurrah, your namesake doing you dirty. Boy. Keep going, man. Keep going. 17 minutes in. Boy. It's all right now. Eddie Nketiah, go on, Eddie. I can't lie, Eddie's looked on it. Eddie, go on. Eddie, go on. Get a foul. Get a foul. Where's his options, though? Where's the flying Scotsman? Tierney, where are you? You're finally there. Delayed flight, but he's finally here. Tierney, come on. Everything's got to be perfect. We're not going to get many chances. This has to... Come on, boys. We're on the left-hand side. This has to result in an effort. Ball into the box. Come on, boys. Unlucky, man. It's Van Dijk and the counter-attack's where it gets peaked. Gabriel's done well. Trent Alexander-Arnold's punched it into the channels. Ben White, go home. Ramsdale, where are you? Come on, pull out. Chambers, where you pull out. Show for him, Ramsdale. No, we're not going to win too many of these balls as long going forward. Exactly. And it's just going straight back to them. Come on, let's be a bit sensible, boys. We're not the tallest team. We're not the most important, imposing team. Hold on to it. What do I know? Ramsdale's clearly been told to go long, but there's no need for it then. Just giving it back. We don't know what possession is in this game. So when we've got the ball, hold on to it, boys. The frustrating thing is we're doing okay. Probably doing too okay because, you know, XHAKA had these into some sort of 10 position pressing. XHAKA, I like you, but come on now. Saka wins the header. Lacazette, you're better than that. Saka, ref, leg breaker. Fabinho bugging out. Trent Alexander-Arnold sweeps up. Sambi was shook against Forest. His confidence is probably through the floor. It probably is, but wait, feeling sorry for yourself at Anfield, it's not making sense, isn't it? You're going to give yourself a next headache. Keep going, Laka. Laka takes an effort. You know, again, Liverpool are giving the ball away cheaply at times. Again. Robertson. No fouls, boys. Firmino. Milner. First and seconds, well in. So who's going to win the second? Sambi, well in. Referee, thank you very much. Come on, book him. Book him, ref. That's late. It's a bit late. There's nothing wrong with that. Again, you got to do these things. Bro, Sambi isn't made for this. He moves too short. Now, Sambi's my guy, man. Come on, man. Sambi's got personality. He just needs to pat him, man. Look at the low socks. He's ready, man. Hope Milner's all right. Do you think there's a team that gets worse refereeing than us? Not off the top of my head, but there probably is. Keep going, boys. Keep going. Reckon it's worth switching Tierney over to the right-hand side. Whoa. I hear that. Ramsdale. XHAKA. All right. See, we're giving it away, man. Ref, Saka's being fouled there. Saka's not being fouled, man. Robertson takes it, goes back to his goalie. I mean, every second that goes by where we haven't conceded, it's, you know, it's all right, isn't it? But the fans are going to start groaning soon. And, you know, for Arteta, I'll just call it, because this reminds me of the last game. It was kind of like this. You pissed off the fans or Klopp. Then we saw the Anfield roar in it. So we will see it. There's been some heart and mouth moments. These are things you expect. We just need to show a bit of personality now. For me. 20 minutes in. Robertson up against Chambers. Chambers, put your foot through it and send it long, please. Does exactly that. Saka and Robertson miss it. Lacazette begging for a foul. Ref. Sambi, that's good. That's good. That's good. That's good. There's two of you. Go on and Ketia. Go on. Oh, Matic does very well for his team. It was 2v1. You lot were moving soft, man. You should have got onto him. Trent Alexander-Arnold to Henderson. Minamino's making a run. Jota's making a run. Sambi Lokonga, don't have it. Sambi, don't have it. That's too easy. Don't have it. Don't have it. Sambi, follow your runner. Follow Henderson. Firmino now. Evade XHAKA. Too easy, Lokonga. Go on, Chambers. Finesse that. Finesse that. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Someone that fucking is trying to defend. Minamino's kept it on. Saka's had to concede the foul. Come on, boys. It's like we're half on it. We're half not. Come on, man. It's a semi-final. Some of you, this reality is, some of you are lucky to even be still at Arsenal. Some of you might not play in any semi-finals again. Matic. Thought we'd be 2-0 up by now. Boy. I'll take this score. Boy, I wouldn't mind if the game ends like this and we can go back to the Emirates with Satin. But I don't think we'll keep a clean sheet. Lovely ball from Robertson into Firmino. Minamino gives it back to Firmino. Firmino tries to put a ball in the box. Blocked by Sambi Lokonga. No fouls, no fouls. Good ball by Firmino to Minamino on the edge of our area. It's here with James Milner now. I think we've held our shape well. I think Liverpool have to up the gears a tiny bit to break us down by their own standards and get the scoreline they normally get. But it's just on the ball's been our problem. We haven't seen too much of it. And when we have, we've not retained it. There we have it. We've won it back with Lacazette. Hold on to it, boys. Go on, Saka. You're on your J's, though. Good ball from Eddie. You're on your J, Saka. You got to do your own. You got to do it on your own. He finds Eddie. Eddie drops. This is why I said it's an own thing. I told man the phone don't ring. Eddie started that. Saka, you needed to do it on your own. Iron Robin settings. Good ball. He tried to return it back to Eddie. See, there's Liverpool giving half chances. What a ball from Robertson. What a ball. Oh, Lord, XHAKA, please. Hey, XHAKA might get birded. XHAKA might get birded. Red card. Granit XHAKA. And that's that now. I did think it was a red. I can't cap. He's got eyes on the ball. Oh, nah. I can't lie. That's an accident. XHAKA has to bust that. XHAKA has to bust that. I can't lie. XHAKA has to bust that case. I can't lie. Red's a harsh one there. Eyes on the ball as well. It's a foul. I can't lie. I can see how it's given as a red, but I can't lie. He might bust that. XHAKA might bust that. Michael Oliver, please. VA. We don't look like VAR's involved. Granite, well in, man. 24 minutes, great stuff. Does that rule him out of the game against Spurs? Fantastic. And to be fair to you, where, it's XHAKA's fault, but why are we like that on the transition? We fucked it. And now there's another sub that needs to be made. Fam. So who's going to get drawn out now? Who's lost their place now? So who's he going to take off for Rob Holding? Holding and Chambers on the same pitch. Going to get Kalam. And now it's going to get very difficult because the Anfield rule, Klopp's going to demand a bit more now. Because now we have to sit back. Now you lot really have to be brave on the ball. Free kick in a devilish area. That's that, innit? Monkey see, monkey do. Leopards don't change their spots. You get what you pay for. You build your house on poor foundations, it's dead. Fix your roof, fix the roof when the sun's shining. Boy. And now that red card might have all been in vain. 25 minutes in, devilish area. Trent Alexander-Arnold's probably going to smack this top bin. You got Trent, Henderson, Robertson. It's a 1-0 thing already, man. I can't. Ramsdale shout at you, but you can't stop it. All right, shout out Trent, man. Trent's allowing us. Maybe Trent's hair's got in his way and he weren't able to find the target. Who is coming off for Rob Holding? Cedric's still showing everyone about his injury. He's bringing on Tavares as well. Back 3 seconds, instant. I hear it. So what, is Saka going to go right back? I think there's a chance Chambers might get subbed again, you know. You're going to pull off Eddie and then just Lacazette fighting thing, which is harsh. I think Eddie's been all right. It's clearly a back 3 thing. Now, Tavares, last time you was at Anfield, you remember what happened, didn't it, for Jota's goal? Or is he going to pull off Martinelli? I would probably take off Eddie, you know. Saka, you're going to have to go left back. Was Tierney going to go inside or Saka going to go right back? Chambers becomes a member of the back 3. Tierney goes centre half. Tavares plays left wing back. Is that the angle? Whatever it is, it needs to happen now. What a guy, man. Ref subs, man. Stress in my left breast, man. Fuck's sake. Number 30. Yeah, Eddie. All right, so Eddie, but I can't lie. It's fuckery, boy. Because you've been all right. Like, you actually think Eddie's been on this, really. I think Eddie's tried the thing. It's unfortunate. You know, he looks gutted. It is what it is. Holding, please, man. Is where it is, Eddie, man. It's a sheg. It's a sheg. It's a sheg. Right, he told Nuno Tavares to sit down. What's going on there? All right. It looks like Saka might just do that. In fact, I'm claiming that I don't know. Benjamin White, I mean, you know, we need to look after the ball even more now that we're down to 10. Come on. You play stupid games, you win stupid prizes. And we've given it back to Liverpool. And because of that, look now, Trent clips it in. Oh, Holding, don't allow me today. End of the day, it's a corner, but come on, allow me today, man. That was bewildering. Allow me, boys, please. Allow me. Please, I don't know. Arsenal fans don't deserve this. We don't deserve calamities today. If we're to lose, let's just lose to the better team. No calamities, please. We're starting to play with fire. We can't be complaining if we get burnt. We're not doing the basics now. Lord God. Corner's taken short. Trent looks to swing it in. Oh, he hoodwinked me. He's cut it back to Milner. Lacazette's out there. So who's joining Lacazette on this? Clear your lines. Why are we not stepping out? Trent Alexander-Arnold up against Saka. It's 2v1. He said, battle you can't win. Lokonga loses it. Boys, if we concede, you lot are not stepping out. Somehow, for some reason, Van Dijk's kept it in. Martinelli. It might be worth keeping that in play rather than getting a throw in. And it's not gone out. You see, you're doing stupid stuff. You play stupid games. You win stupid prizes. It's a good lesson for the young G's then. But, boy, it's going to get long. The fans are getting in. You can see the Liverpool fans start to get impatient. They're saying, listen, you men are down to 10 men now. It's time to savage you. Big 15 final minutes. Big 15 final minutes. The game's undoubtedly been put on its head with the red card. XHAKA is the only one to blame for his own mistake there, but we were caught in possession there. What a game we have here for the neutrals. For me, I was shook already. Now I'm even more shook. Somehow it's still 0-0, but that's irrelevant until it's minute 90. James Milner. And if I'm Jurgen Klopp, I'm saying to these lot, boy, I'm not being funny. You lot ain't been good. If I was him, I'd say you lot need to up it and you'll batter these lot. Martinelli, look after the ball. I can't lie to you. These games. I like these games because it shows you how unromantic football is. Stop fucking doing stupid skills and hold on to the ball. If you can't do it now, you can't do it in the Premier League. Holding, come on, bro. Saka, cheeky little nutmeg or Milner, but again, that was stupid, bro. Come on, like, we're doing stupid stuff. Matip advancing forward for Liverpool. Robertson up against Chambers. Saka well in, stop the cross. Henderson's done very well. Milner's done good. And it's here with Robertson. He gets another bite of the cherry. Chambers doesn't know too much about that headed effort. Lokonga goes flying in. Bro, talk. Martinelli and Holding. You're going for the same ball. Talk. Lacazette on his J's. Good play. Ref, come on. Ref. Ref, you saw it. Lacazette being taken out. Come on, that's a card. Ref, come on. And I bet if one of these Liverpool players went down, they'd act shocked. They'd act like they've been shot. Fortunately, Lacazette's up to his feet. Don't put the ball out for these twats. I'm just sour, man. Big up the Liverpool fans. I'm just sour because I'm scared, man. Fabinho being invited to shoot. Henderson, ball over the top. Chambers win that for me. Ref, that's ours. Thank you. Goal kick. And now, let's calm the game down. You don't need to be in a rush to take these goal kicks. And for the red card, where is Gabriel? Where is Tierney? Why is XHAKA there? I think it's a harsh red card, but he's the last man. He has thumped him he has beaten him in his chest. He's got eyes on the ball. It's a bit harsh, but boy, I don't know if there was a VAR check for that one, but man was saying no offer, you know. Don't think that's a red, but I'm not surprised it's from XHAKA. Now the party starts, DG. And now Jota might turn up, man. Guilty by reputation, 100%, man. But it's another crime scene, man. It is a goal-scoring opportunity. He's last, man. He's done, man. He's done. North London derby, boy. Lacazette's got to play in midfield now, innit? Peak. Now, Edu, if we heard you was advancing talks for Arthur, you got to really advance that shit now. Really got advanced that. You probably got to ask Bukayo Saka to play in midfield again like we did a couple years ago. Tierney puts his foot through it. Flying Scotsman. Looked frustrated with that one. Football sucks. So why are you here commenting? That's a bit weird. Odegaard's out with Rona. It's peak now, man. It's peak. It's peak. It's peak. I think XHAKA's got done dirty there, but boy, like... XHAKA attacks in full effect. I think he's got done dirty, but fundamentally, whether he's got done dirty or not, it's another incident involving a certain man. His reputation's gone against him, but it's another incident involving a certain man. It's another flashpoint in a big game. That's all I care about. Whether it's harsh on XHAKA or whatever, it's just another game with your name pointed to it. There's got to be a pattern in things. You know, respectfully, the last two red cards or whatever, or decision that's gone against him, it's been his reputation. Respectfully, if we know his reputation is booked, let's go and bring someone else in. Trent Alexander-Arnold on this right-hand side. I don't know what Trent tried to do there, but I know you don't get paid at Liverpool to do that, and it's gone out of play. Best Wan-Bissaka impression I've seen from Trent this week. Boy. And now I can't lie to you. Like, I'm really starting. Who the hell is going to play in the North London derby? Mikel Arteta and Edu was making jokes saying that they need to register themselves. They definitely need to register themselves now. Hey, it's a free match. Get banned for XHAKA there, isn't it? So if it's for a goal scoring opportunity, I can't say it's not. It's last man. Chambers, no foul. Thank you. Oh, for fuck's sake, for free, bro. For what? Are we playing football or not? This is England. Can't touch no one these days. What happened to Minamino? Oh, is that a foul on Milner by Saka as well? Good strength, Saka. Ref, that's our ball. Is it not our ball? Come on, right, Milner shouting at us. Milner look like he's ready to thump up his teammate, boy. Come on, Bakayo, man. I love it. Come on. Character, boys. We're down to 10 men. We've been hard done by. Anfield is not going to get easy. Our reward for these are the last 10 minutes of the first half. Imagine your reward for that is the last 10, 20, 30 of the second half. It's about damage limitation. Don't get conceding. Don't be out here conceding cricket scores. Go back to the Emirates with some sort of face, whether that's losing 1 or 2-0. Even that is impossible against Liverpool. But yeah. And fundamentally, it's another dot against us. I can't begrudge the boys because I think in terms of our defensive system, we had it. Everybody's working hard. I just don't think we've had no personality on the ball when we had 11 men. So it's definitely a myth now. Lokonga, we didn't. Lokonga, for this guy is taking a piss. Lokonga, come on, fam. Lokonga, help me to help you, man. You're not on this. You're not on this. You're nervous, man. I hear you. You're lacking confidence, but I ain't got time for this, bro. Anfield's not the place to try and regain your confidence. Deal with that when we play Burnley or something and they sit back against us. Come on, bro. Come on. The basics now, man. Boys, this is the last 10 or 9 minutes of the first half. Don't let yourselves down. Get into half time at 0-0. Come on. Keep working, man. Come on. Matip in possession for Liverpool. And if I'm Liverpool, I can't lie. If I was Klopp, I'd absolutely go eight go bananas really at Liverpool because he should be a goal up. I think they've been playing around. They've been on a plating. The quality ain't really been there from them. That's what I would be saying. Firmino gives it back to Matip. Gabriel clears. Come on, Martinelli. Good play from Jota and Cole. It's here with Trent Alexander-Arnold. He finds Jota. Lacazette, well in. Lacazette's done a lot of dirty work. Lacazette, speak of the devil, he's lost the ball in a position you can't afford for that. And Liverpool, here they are. Robertson on this left-hand side. Minamino tries to give it back to Robertson. I mean, come on now, man. There's two of you. We're behaving like Sunday League dons right now, man. We're behaving like Sunday League dons. They're playing it around you. Chambers, that's too easy. Robertson, is Minamino offside? It's another corner. You lot are not talking with each other, man. Bro, Jack is a legend, man. I feel sorry for him, but the red is harsh. It's harsh, bro. It's a fuckery, but pardon my French. But at the end of the day, it's a goal-scoring opportunity, innit? And it's, for me, do I feel he's been done? The ref, the ball's not in the semicircle there from Trent. You got to do these things. For me, it's just another incident involving the same individual. At some point, we've got to move past this, you know? It's that I don't advocate anyone to be, you know, a victim of prejudice, which is XHAKA from a footballing sense. You know, anything he does, he's locked up for war crimes, really. But at some point, we've got to be cruel to be kind. Like, he's being done dirty. We need to get someone that ain't got that against them, that bias against them. Because this is harming us now. The referees need to pattern, but it's harming us now. Bro, the longer this game goes on where Liverpool haven't scored, the more their fans are going to be onto them. So, need to pattern. I don't think it's a red, but I can't disagree with it because it's last man. I did feel the worst. Fear the worst. It is a red for me. Fuck's sake, man. Yeah, bro. Someone in the comments says Xhaka's finna get sent off, and I was saying be positive, bro. It's a mad thing. This is mad. And Liverpool on the counter-attack here. Jota and Cole starting to wake up. 6 minutes plus added on time, people. Ball into the box. It's falling here to Robertson. Robertson. He stands it up. Gabriel headers clear. Gabriel Martinelli gets a head onto it, and it will be a Liverpool throw on this right-hand side. Come on, boys. Wait. Again, people, I'm struggling to focus on this game because I'm the North London derby. Who the hell is in midfield? It's peak. Van Dijk, we've had 11% of the ball in the last 15 minutes. I can't be surprised. We weren't having much of it with 11 men. And again, Klopp getting frustrated, Liverpool getting frustrated. The quality on the final ball from Liverpool hasn't been good enough, which is saving us. Don't get twisted. Long may it continue. We ain't got midfield because Sambi's not turned up today. This is what Arteta wanted, and this is what he got. He wanted XHAKA. This is what he gives you. Harsh, but I can't. It's that in it. He'll give you 5 or so games, 10 games that are great, but when it's crunch time, this is why them and they have to be squad players, man. So it's peak, bro. Saka, you got to start diving. Unlucky Saka, Matip. Liverpool even trying their best to give us something, man. Well in Saka, I can't lie, man. All my hopes are on you. You're making 1-2 things happen here and there. Really, Liverpool been sloppy because it's something out of nothing. Basic communication skills between Matip and Alisson not displayed there because that's tired. And that is just tired. Come on, boys. Scumbag side. Rob Holding, come on. Martinelli, please. If you can't win a header, please go down. Please go down, people. Martinelli, please. Find someone. Please, someone take a tumble. Take a tumble. Take a tumble if you can. Someone get on the keeper. Martinelli ball in. Alisson fumbles it. Come on. Don't let them counter Saka. You've got to get there. Well in. Ref. Jota's fouling him. He got finessed anyways. Got finessed. Thank you. Can't move to Saka, Jota. Allow it, man. Allow it. You can't move to him. He might play for England, but that's that Nigerian heritage. He eats his hard food. You can't move to him. And that's why he's our number 7. Give the guy 100k a week plus, man. And sign him up to a death row contract. This guy should never, ever be allowed to leave Arsenal Football Club. I love Bukayo Saka, man. What a guy. I'm surprised Arteta has a full set of hair being Arsenal gaffer, you know, and for seeing things like that. Saka over this free kick. Alisson, I know you want to make a mistake, man. Saka, oh, that's decent, you know. Not decent enough, though. Unlucky. Keep going, man. Virgil van Dijk. Robertson. Jota. Milner. Robertson. What the hell are we going to do against Spurs, man? Oh, well, it's been an eventful game and there's not been a goal yet. So imagine if there's a goal, people. Make sure we're hitting the like button. Big up you lot that are tuned in. Most red cards since Arteta has been appointed. We stand here with 13. The next is Southampton with 8. Brighton and City have 7 apiece. Different varieties of red cards, but this shows you've got an inability to think. And once again, it's another bit of crumbling away from home. Lokonga, Saka. Move from him, Chambers, man. Well in Saka. No, too much. And this is why I said move for him. Show for the man in possession. We're not showing. And we wasn't doing this with 10. We wasn't doing this when we had 11. Show for the man. Saka fucked it, man. Dude, I have liked how we've held our shape. I'm not going to sit here and lie to you lot. I don't think we've been terrible. I just think we just, on the ball, we've been nothing. Need to take care of the ball, man. Show for the man on the ball as well. Gabriel's won a foul. Fuck's sake, man. But we're not going to be able to get away from that. I don't really care. All I care about is now there's no centre mids. And I'm sorry, I've got no sympathy for Mikel Arteta or I do, because I said in the summer, even with all these guys fit, you need about 2 centre mids. No excuses, man. It looked harsh, but at the end of the day, it's the same individual. Chambers, good little skillers. Lacko, I beg God, please. Ref, can we get a pen for no reason? I'm clutching at straws as you would do against Liverpool. Please, man, we need some dark arts. Man, Lacazette, you're the guy. for winning free kicks and penalties that weren't pens. We need something today. Everyone's got to work 10 times harder now. Henderson, come on, boys. Half time soon here. Keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going. Trent, that's a good ball. Ramsdale, hold on to that. Relax, man. Yes, Ramsdale. Yes, Ramsdale. This is what I need to see, man. Relax. He said he's going long. It's a red card, man. Exactly, and this is the thing. Why is it always XHAKA? That's all I care about, you know. Listen, his reputation goes against him. We've definitely seen worse fouls. You know, Harry Kane missed out one against Liverpool, but fundamentally, it's another one where he's there, man. It's a lazy way of looking at it, but it's another incident involving you. There can't be any smoke without fire. There has to be a pattern. Referee, Fabinho wants Lacazette's shirt. Good ball into Saka. Ref, pull the fucking game back. Where's the advantage, ref? Come on! No advantage. There's none. There's none. There's none. Come on, and where's the booking? He's making no attempt to get that. Laka, this is where you need to act like you've been shot as well. I can't lie to you. Sambi, move off the free kick. You know in your heart you're not going to do nothing with this, man. Sambi Lokonga. It's falling to Ben White. You should have smacked that. Sambi, come on. Quality in this again. Come on, Sambi. Saka. Retain it. Saka, you're better than that. Chambers, bring it down. Ooh, a bit of unorthodox skills from Chambers. I think he's doing accidental drillings. Henderson's got on that. And Liverpool have dealt with it. If anyone could make something happen, I would have said Nketiah when he was on, Lacazette or Saka. Relax, boys. Ref, that's the end of the first half. Chambers, relax. Chambers, relax. Check rail in, Chambers. Ref, blow that whistle. What are you doing? First and second, boys. Thank you, ref. Ref, come on, man. Blow the damn whistle. Thank you. How am I doing better at your job sat in a bedroom? End of the first half, people. The good news is 0-0, innit? The bad news, we're down to 10 men. We've not offered nothing on the ball. I think we've actually been good off it. I think the shape with 10 men has been good. The shape with 11 men has been good. But that's it, innit? There better be an announcement. Better be an announcement, guys. As I said, you know, it's like standing. I always give the example. You know, I'm passionate about this midfield thing. Is that I've got no sympathy for Eddie and Arteta because it's like standing in the rain and complaining while you're wet. Read the weather forecast or watch the weather news. The anchor man. Buy a jacket. Buy an umbrella. Find some shelter. Don't stand in the rain and complain while you're wet without your jacket, which is what we're doing, you know. We're only talking about midfield now. I don't know what to say, man. Once again, why in the world did we come into the season with just Lokonga, El Nene, XHAKA, and Partey in midfield? Lack of planning and foresight. Exactly. Naiveties. Someone said Edu better be on Zoom to suck, bro. He better be. He better be. I think Arthur Melo and Juventus' negotiating positions just got a lot stronger. Just got a lot stronger. Boy. This is brazy. Genuinely speechless, people. I feel like I've been robbed. And I don't think I should feel like that. In one way, I'm kind of proud of how we played. I don't think we've been bad, but we're just not offering nothing on the ball. And obviously, the red card has shanked it now. And obviously now, boy, North London derby. No, I'm not going to lie. I do not rate XHAKA, but even the haters can say that it's very unfair that when XHAKA has a tackle, instantly it's been seen as rash. I'm sorry, but XHAKA has, you know, has eyes on the ball and all of that sort of stuff. But it's a red. He's last man. It's a red. It is a red. You know, it is a red. He's last man. It's a red. I have to wonder why we've been out of shape. Why is XHAKA? Where is Gabriel and Tierney? Where are they? This is just like when XHAKA gave away the penalty. XHAKA's ultimately made the mistake, but in the build-up, it's been poor. We've been hit on the transition. Where are they? Why has that been the case? Culmination of errors. This is the fine margins. You can respectfully, you can get away with this against Norwich, against Leeds, against Newcastle. You can't do this against City, against Liverpool. Games like this, tough away places to go to. Boy, and even that with Arthur, bro, is even then we're gonna expect. Obviously, Arthur's a bad boy footballer, but if you sign him, assuming we do, he's played minimal time, so we don't know his condition. Obviously, he needs to learn and adapt and all of that stuff. What, we're just gonna throw him in straight, which we have to. So what? North London derby. What's that? In an ideal world, what's that? Arthur and Lokonga together. I love this club. You lot are gonna kill me, you know. I don't know why I feel like this, because it's 0-0 against a top team like Liverpool down to 10 men. Do I think the second half, is going to be like that? Of course not. But the wider context, respectfully, you know, I know the League Cup it is what it is, but we've got Spurs, you've got Burnley. Oh. It feels like someone's robbed me. Big up yourself, Peter, man. Recall couple, man, humble. You can't recall them, though. Gendozi's a permanent thing. Torreira with the whole Vlahovic BS, that one there is a myth. You shanked it with Ainsley now. Ainsley is gone. Like, it's dead. It's a Ben White in midfield, North London derby thing. What's it? Holding it? It's probably got to be Holding and Gabriel then. Or you might have to do a Rago thing. You might have to slap Ben White and Chambers in midfield and with Lokonga and just battle down the hatchet sort of thing if Smith Rowe isn't back. And do a Rago one like that. And that's rubbed as well. I feel sick suggesting that to you lot. But I don't know what we're on. Do I feel XHAKA's been it's been harsh against XHAKA, of course, but bro, you play stupid games, you win stupid prizes, man. If you build your team around these guys respectfully, because I don't think XHAKA is a bad footballer, but if you build your point to the point where we miss him and there's games where he makes a difference, this is what you're going to get. We're going to get amazing XHAKA. Terrible moments like this. Is what it is, man. And it's just made our task harder. And we've been caught on the transition for the red card. That's the frustrating thing about it for me. Like, it's the transition. You know, Tierney's caught high up the field, but of course, Sky Sports are going to do it, and it's going to get credibility. Little DG says it, no one takes it in. Tierney and Gabriel in no man's land. XHAKA's tried to do the right thing, but obviously, good kid, Mad City in it, or whatever the hell Kendrick Lamar's thing was called. We said at the start, spacing behind, spacing behind, spacing behind, spacing behind, spacing behind, spacing behind, runners, 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 runners. And that's how that has happened. Tierney, Gabriel, high and in no man's land. Once again, like the City game, XHAKA's tried to do the right thing, but obviously he's fucked it. These are things you can't afford to do, and that's what frustrates me, because you can't afford to do this. These are the bad habits that you've got to get out of your play. This is why we've got the most red cards since 2019. Look, Tierney strolling back. Gabriel, no man's land. I love both of you, but what the hell is going on? The midfield, no man's land. You men are strolling like the ref. XHAKA's got eyes on the ball. Is it a bit harsh? Yes, but bro, it's man. You wrapped yourself, man. I don't really care if it's harsh or not, man. I ain't got time for this, man. It's just it's unfortunately no one deserves prejudice, as I said, against them in a footballing point of view. But XHAKA's reputation is harming him, and it's gonna harm us. So we need to pattern it. Pardon me. We need to find someone that don't have this reputation, because now he's gone for 3 games. You're hoping Ghana crash out of AFCON so we get our guy back. But I hear even if Ghana lose their game against Gabon, they can technically go through with 3 points. So it's long. I'm pissed off, people, because I'm starting to deep the ramifications of this. Like, I'm moving past this game. It's the ramifications now. And it's because I've been saying with this thing in midfield, like I've been saying this. Our midfield options on the best of days are not 30. We haven't got enough. We're going to live or die by this midfield. Bloody hell. Today we sat here on at 11:30 and I said this again, I think this period, because of the games, because of the injuries, because of stuff, this is where we're either going to look back in May and say this was the defining moment that Arsenal marched on to top 4, or we bottled it. Now I hope when I calm down I'm a bit better, but it would be us to do this, It would be us to do this. You're praying Smith Rowe's injury subsidizes and he's able to play. You're praying this Arthur thing pops off so we've got someone. Groin injuries, COVID, red cards, the whole shebang. You build your house on foundations like this. This is what you get in it. And it jars me because we're not, as I said, I don't think we're playing bad. Without XHAKA, there's no comedy. Lokonga is decent, man, but he's crumbling, man. Lokonga's crumbling, man. Sorry, DJ, I'm a bit behind on the game, so my comments are late. Listen, big up you lot, man. Regardless of how you're watching this, or if you're late, man, you lot doing your thing. I appreciate you lot, man. Have needed a centre back, a centre mid since summer. We've needed them. We've needed 2 centre mids since Partey came in, and the club twanged the fans to make them. Remember, we used to have debates. Oh, would you rather a 6 or would you rather a 8? You need both. It's a bit like the striker thing. Now, clearly, because of the options and a mixture of the form, I think we need a striker, but we're probably more comfortable in the final third than we are in the middle. But other clubs, they're both needed. You need to score goals. You need to create and do things. Big up the Arsenal away. Big up every Arsenal fan. They're doing their job. Like, I feel sorry for the players. I somewhat feel sorry for XHAKA. I'm not really onto XHAKA based on that incident. It's the fact of, well, we're going to keep being here. We're going to keep being here now. Like, we're going to actually keep being here. Either you don't need to demand a proper investigation and them things, or respectfully need to move on from Donny, because we're going to keep seeing this, XHAKA's going to come back into this team and be amazing. You will know when the games after XHAKA has done something Kalam, he's spot on. And then look, still like XHAKA, man. Still don't think he's as good as his fanboys make. I don't think he's as bad as his haters, but it's whether it's harsh or not, it's another incident involving him, innit? Just wrap it up now, man. Wrap it up, man. Just wrap it up at 29. Bro, man's 29. I think it's a bit harsh on one hand. Yes. Do I think it's a red card? Undoubtedly. But he's 29 now, bro. Like, as poor as Lokonga's playing at this moment in time for me, bro, he's 21. I can persist with that. I haven't got time when these guys are doing these things because the youth, the experienced pillar of our team isn't solid enough. I love Lacazette, but he's going to be pissing off in a few months. Aubameyang, mad things going on. Partey, I like him, but every week we change our opinions. XHAKA is a mixed bag. The experienced players, we need more from them. We need less of this. And like I said, I'm vexed now because I'm thinking of the ramifications now. Trying so hard not to be angry. Like, I'm starting to get vexed. Like, it is what it is, man. Ainsley Maitland-Niles, a centre mid, allowed to leave without bringing one in because he was in talks and the headspace and whatnot. Marie's in talks, like Ainsley Maitland-Niles, to go to Italy. He's on the bench. Someone make it make sense for me. I'm just a humble, I'm just a humble 26-year-old man from 4th Street, North London. I don't understand professional football. I just have an opinion, but someone just make that make sense for me. I don't get it. You lot know more than me. I don't know a thing about this football thing. I'm still here, people, man. That's something that. Need to listen to some music or something. Are these even the headphones that work? And I can't even find. I lost my earpod and I was sleeping. I can't even find it. There's one earpod. Everything is going wrong. I take Wilshere over these midfielders any day. But even Wilshere, bro, how much games? How fit is he? Well, Edu's done his thing, but I've got no sympathy for the midfield because me as a humble fan's been saying that. An Arsenal fan must not have liked the stream. Whoever you are, help us out. Bro, Arteta's got to dust off his boots, man. You might as well chat to Xavi, boy. Xavi, listen, Barca job looks tight, man. You might as well play for us. If I was him, you probably got to go shout Xabi Alonso. Bro, is Santi Cazorla retired officially? You need to shout him. You need to ask Vieira if he could do us a favor. Gilberto Silva must be able to play still. Must be able to play. You just got to do something. You have to do something. You have to do something. But you heard Teleman's agents who are at London Coley, bro. You don't let them leave without confirming that. Yeah, no personal grudge against XHAKA, but you're getting targeted now. Like, you get targeted by oppositions and you get targeted because of who you are. That affects Arsenal. Are we Arsenal FC or XHAKA FC? It's unfair, but man, need to move on from that now, man. It's costing us. It's costing us now. It's enough now. It's enough. It's absolutely enough now, man. I just want to lose or win based on how we've been playing, not through other shenanigans. That I can't take this no more, man. I can't take this. I can't take this. The second half to begin shortly. Liverpool look like they're on stuff now. Hurry up, Michael Oliver, man. Start the effing game, man. Stop talking to Lacazette and start this thing, man. Well, hurry up, man. Second half has kicked off, people. Still 0-0 somehow. I don't think it's going to end like that. We all know how this ends. Heartache. And it's, you know, I'm not even vexed with no one. I'm not even angry with XHAKA. I'm not even angry with you. How can I get angry when I've seen it 1,000 times? Like, I wouldn't say we've been playing well, but I don't think we've been playing bad. Off the ball, we've not done anything, but I think our shape has been okay with the context. I agree, DG. It's a red by the books, but it still looked harsh. It's true, it did look harsh, but again, just because it's harsh don't mean it's not right. Football is harsh. Life is harsh. You know? You play stupid games, you win stupid prizes, man. I think he's got eyes on the ball. I don't think his foot is in an unnatural position. I think there's no malice, but it's a red. Tierney with a long throw forward. Joel Matip clips it out, and now Tierney has another chance. Big up, Rochelle. Game is all about keeping the score line down and taking it back to the Emirates. You said it. Like, just save a bit of... Give yourself something to work with, innit? I wouldn't want to be playing in the game 10 men down against Liverpool at Anfield in a semi-final, but you man have to try a thing. Chambers, that touch was dusty. You got to foul him. You got to foul him. You got to foul him. You got to foul Minamino. If you let them get away, you have to bring him down. Minamino's evaded him. Minamino. The cross come accidental shot looked like it was trickling in, but it hasn't. And I said it. That's why you got to bring a man down. Liverpool are the best team at that counter-attacking, well, give or take with City. When it comes to that hitting you on the break, you should have brought him down a million years ago. And respectfully to Minamino, that's the Liverpool side, man. So imagine when it's the serious ones. Arteta wanted Locatelli, but did he really want Locatelli, or did he only... Because to me, as an ignorant fan, it looked like we're only onto them sort of man there when... If XHAKA was really keeping it moving and going to Roma, it's the minute he said, I'm not going, or we couldn't agree, whatever, he said, forget all of that. I can't lie, Ramsdale in midfield, which it's going to have to be a Ramsdale in midfield thing. Gabriel Martinelli didn't know too much about the ball knocked into him by Matip. And the thing is now, I feel sorry for our boys. You can see, man, are tired now. This is when the goals start getting conceded. And what can I say? This is not the team to want to play against with 10 men. This is not the guys to want to do that with. Fabinho. Robert Henderson, Lokonga. I mean, you ain't convinced me all game. Well, you know Liverpool, you know, Klopp's onto them. Matip has probably been their best playmaker today, really. And that's helping us. GG, what changes? You see at half-time. It's difficult, man. What can you do? The Tavares thing, probably that. What else? If it gets to it, you might as well bring on one of them young G's just for youthful naivety. They might, you know, I'm buzzing because I'm playing at Anfield, my debut and that. Might try, you know, him, Mika Beref and Amari might do a thing. You're asking for a lot physically. They're not going to do much, but you have to just try a thing. Probably Tavares, man. I would say, bro, let's just save face. It's a saving face thing. Lacazette, ref, come on, he's fouled there. And do what I'm doing, even though no one can hear me. Clutch at straws now, man. You don't need to be jarring with the ref. Ref, how many? Ref, is that a yellow? Take yellow cards where you can. Martinelli read a challenge very well from Fabinho. How Martinelli isn't in the Brazil call-up thing today, I don't know why. You know, respectfully, Rodrigo's a baller, but he ain't been doing what Martinelli's been doing. Van Dijk taking no prisoners. Lacazette's won it. Saka, I beg. Saka, please, little Chilly. Please, little Chilly. Please, little Chilly. Good defending by Matic. He weren't falling for none of the Saka party tricks. And we're not going to get many of them chances. Saka gets it back from Chambers. Make him dance, Saka. Make him dance, Saka. Robertson don't want it. Well in. Sambi. Chambers. Come on, boys. Come on. Benjamin White. Oh. Tierney. Oh, Tierney. That touch was dusty. And Tierney shanked the whole chance. And we've had little, I don't even say chances. Liverpool at times have been sloppy and giving us the ball. We need to make something happen with that. It will only go downhill from here for real. I hear that, but I don't want to accept that, man. I don't want to accept that because I see fight. I see all of these things. I don't want to accept that. It's a Valhalla thing, man. Like, no matter what no matter how bad it looks, keep going, man. I don't want to ever accept defeat. Make it. I don't care if we're down to 10 men. Make it difficult. As I said, listen, there's no shame in losing to Liverpool. They've got fantastic players. Make their players do fantastic shit then. Trent, Fabinho, well in, Let's go. Saka on your bike. Laka's tired, man. That final ball was dead. The man, them are tired now, man. And it's only been 5 minutes in the second half. Lacazette's a work. Well, I'm not going to praise you for working hard, but we need that. Yeah, the refs are dog water, man, but what do you, man, expect? Ref's job is to muddy up the game. I would have thought just be integrity and, you know, have some integrity and call the game fairly. But I it's a red card. I think it's a red card, isn't it? Like, it's a red, so I'm not onto the ref about nothing. I'm onto us because we architected our own downfall sort of thing. Milner. No cross, Gabriel. Ref, that's come off Milner. Thank you. I can't lie. I don't think it came off Milner. It's been 3 seasons too long with him. Bring back Super Jack. Not great for the North London derby. I can't take this anymore. He can't continue to play him anymore after this. He will, though. At least we made it to the second half without conceding. Could be a lot worse. You're right, but if you get to 90 minutes without conceding, you did a thing. You know, I'm just hoping at worst the scoreline doesn't get beyond 2-0. Van Dijk, what a defender, man. What a defender. What a defender. He's so good, you know, the pundits don't even talk about his ponytail. Imagine if Van Dijk was robbed, you know, they'll get onto his hair. You know, there was a pundit the other day that said Saka's basically a good lad because he doesn't put dye in his hair. All right. Bit weird flex, but all right. Apparently, we've terminated Miguel Aziz's loan with Portsmouth. Rightly so. Ain't got nobody. Hopefully, he gets his opportunities now. Rob Holding, that's a good ball to Caleb Chambers. Seeing competitiveness, man. But I'm actually in a weird. I wouldn't say proud, but not like you know. Tried the thing. The red card shanked it. Not that we were in it. It's not like the City game where it went down to 10 and you know we weren't Liverpool on the front foot and that. But obviously you're at a disadvantage now. And again, it's gonna. I'd be very disappointed if I was Klopp and Trent and Robertson don't play a part in the goals because you lot need to make it wide as hell or get on it. And you can see Trent's now becoming a wannabe midfielder once again. He's tried to find Milner. Milner's lost it. Lacazette, hopeful into the path of Martinelli. Matip isn't going to get fooled by that. Yeah, strength. Courageous for Martinelli, but, you know, that's all it is. Firmino. I wonder who actually so to hear Miguel Aziz's loan has been cancelled. Who the hell made that call mid-game? Like, did Eddie just call and say, you know, Miguel, get ready, get in an Uber. He's back to London. The Portsmouth thing is dead. Just when he's starting to play as well. To be fair, apparently that was reported 2 hours ago, so it's probably merely just coincidental now. Maybe Arsenal are scared about midfield. Firmino, Henderson, good play from Liverpool. Jota gets up, doesn't make it though. Chambers doing a good job. Cedric shouldn't have started. He shouldn't have, but the man probably got the nudes, man. Of course, Jota deserves an acting cooler, but I mean, Jota's been booted in his chest. He's sold it, but we'd want to do the same. Laka does it all the time when we get stuff. As I said, you play stupid games, you win stupid prizes, isn't it? Like, for me, I'm as pissed off as XHAKA. I'm pissed off with Gabriel Antini. They're out of position. Jota, good defending there by Benjamin White. Saka's done the right thing, put a foot for it. It's only been 10 minutes of this second half, and that's the fear. Like, you need an outlet. And this is why I'd probably be looking at Tavares, fresh legs, just, you know, he could be the outlet because the ball's just going back to Liverpool. This shit gets tiring. Anyone that's played Sunday League understands that. Matip. Are we really shocked though? We always buy some pieces of the puzzle at a time. Have strikers, no defenders. Have defenders, no midfielder or striker. Have wings, no fullbacks. Welcome to Arsenal. Trust. Been saying that. Why is it always XHAKA? You'd have to ask him, man. Trent Alexander-Arnold. Milner. Trent leaves it to Matip. Chambers looks unfit. You would be unfit. Well, how many games has he played? Look at the run from Minamino off that ball. Ramsdale clocks it. Apparently, Miguel Aziz was recalled due to a lack of playing time. So you can get some playing time now. Well, it's a bit unhealthy to be relying on Charlie Patton or Miguel Aziz in the North London derby or Mr. Brazilian Arthur who's playing in Italy. You're just gonna expect fireworks, but sure. We're doing all right. Saka absolutely rushing Robertson, and he's fouled for his troubles. Rushed him. Allow me. Get off me, man. That's big Bukayo Saka. Sign him up to that death row contract, man. I mean, I love Saka. I don't know about his set piece delivery, though. We've got a free kick, and we're not going to have too many opportunities to threaten. Saka puts his hands up. Please, someone do a thing. Saka, ball in. I can't let Alisson's moving kind of mad today, and he's dramatically punched it out. Sorry, I said headed. Liverpool at times have looked a bit shaky, but we ain't done much, man. Speak it, DG. XHAKA should have never been the last man. Club should have had a midfielder in prior to this, and that is on them. I mean, you know, I'm actually going to go through a lot of my live streams, because I've made a lot of famous quotes that I was killed for. We're going to live or die by a centre mid this season. We don't sign a centre mid. Europe's a myth. And I still maintain that. Well, I still think you can get Europe with our midfield options. Let me specify that, but it's peak. Boys, we can't lose the ball cheaply. Saka and Chambers try a little 1-2. It doesn't bang, and Liverpool look to counter. It's here with Trent. Martinelli, get there. Firmino. Ben White reads it. Let's put our foot through it. Lacazette doesn't agree. He's calling for it, and I feel sorry for him. It's a red, but why is XHAKA covering Tierney? Bro, Gabriel and Tierney, we've had an attacking transition and we've been caught. Gabriel and Tierney are nowhere to be seen. Big up yourself, DG. Shout to the members, moderators, and the viewers. Don't let the boys stress you out too much. Big up the Arsenal away fans making their voices heard. It's true. But nah, man, they do stress me, man. I love this club. Like, I love speaking about football with you lot. I love the club, man. Win, lose, or draw. Unfortunately, I'm an Arsenal fan. So, yeah, man, they're going to stress me. Trent Alexander-Arnold, Liverpool playing with us now. Jota's dribbling style scares me. Oh, Jota, you looking for another foul? Get up, Saka. That's poor. Trent, that's even more poor. Maybe just allowing his England colleague. It's a weird one because it feels like, despite the fact that we're 10 men, it feels even. I can't capture you lot. You feel like this because you know what's coming, my boy? Probably. I just get stressed through the dumb shit. Like being a football fan is stressful enough, but it's just the way we do things and the way things happen. A lot of these things are preventable, man. Like coulda, woulda, shoulda's not facts, but yeah, this man could have got himself sent off, but we could have a midfielder. Plays continued. Saka's gonna pull his hamstring. Saka looks knackered. Saka, do you know what? Lovely. Oh, Matip, come on, big centre half like you, Brockhouse. 6 foot plus and you're acting up. Shut up, man. Big enough and ugly enough. You never got fouled, man. You're a big you. Lovely from Saka. Matip, nothing happened to you, man. Come on. Van Dijk, you're shameless as well for calling for that. Get the hell out of here, man. Get the hell out of here with all of that. Nothing happened to you, man. Come on. You did that in the first half to one of our guys. Saka, forget this Matip, brother, man. No one cares. You got hurt, so what? Curtis Jones, a baller. He's going to come and cause problems now. I mean, they can say Arthur's bad. We still need him. Sambi, Lokonga's nervous, man. He's nervous. He needs to come out the game until you can find your confidence, man. You lot think I just say buzzwords. When I say you need to be confident, competent, and consistent, the 3 C's, this is what I'm talking about. It's easy to be confident whenever it's going well. When there's every reason to doubt yourself, confidence is required, and Lokonga's going to have to learn that. Consistency and damn right competence in your roles. You lot are smart enough to know where I'm getting at with that. Throwing over here to Liverpool, Virgil van Dijk, João Matip. Man said it's like XHAKA gets turned on by red cards. Curtis Jones, Lokonga, good sweeping up. I mean, everyone's behind the boys. Some man saying bring back Ramsey. No, allow me. Arteta might have to become a player manager. He has to. He has him and Edu. Knowing us, we're going to have a centre-half crisis, and, you know, Mr. XHAKA might have to dust off the old boots. Arteta might have to eat his words over the Jack Wilshere thing as well if we can't make something. Lacazette, ref. So your mum's life, ref. Lacazette weren't fouled there. Gabriel Welling, ref, you're shameless. You are a shameless individual. You know that. Martinelli, I love the flicks and the samba, but you need to allow it, man. Does well there. Thing is, again, yeah, I can't lie. If you had a Babian on the bench, you'd be a good, or Pepe, it'd be good to pull for these lot. Plays here with Minamino. Takes a shot, cannons into the wall. Tierney clears it. But we've got no outball, man. Alisson's got all the time in the world to do up sweeper keeper. Swear down, Alisson's going to take the throw as well. And that tells you, innit, like there's not much you can do. We're down to 10 men, innit? We're knackered. I think we've tried the thing, innit? We've tried the thing. But I heard Garner can still qualify with 3 points. So even if they lose tomorrow, variables can go for them. And I hope this shows fans why depth is important. So when you lot say little things like, oh, we don't need a midfielder because we got this. We don't need to sign Odegaard because we got Smith Rowe. You can see why you need depth. Hey, we scored 49 goals this season. Liverpool scored 81. Bloody hell. This is in all comps. Lokonga, be stronger, man. You're better than that. Ref, that's ours. Thank you, ref. That's a yellow. Come on. Be consistent. How many times has Martinelli got that? Come on, ref. How many? It ain't a yellow card, but still, man, you need to start calling for these. We're too nice. Start calling for these things, man. It's nowhere near yellow card, but still, call for these things. Martinelli, chill out, man. Act like you've been shot. 64 minutes on the clock. One love to everybody that's tuned in, man. I appreciate you, lot. XHAKA needs to be more disciplined. We can't be dealing with such behavior week in, week out. He needs to apply his mind at times. Unpopular opinion. I don't even think he did much wrong. It's just XHAKA, innit? Like, move on from this thing now, man, or we're going to keep having this. Make the man a squad player. Ironically, these were the games in the league. In the cup games you'd want him to play, which he's still doing Mazza. Minamino, Ben White, no foul. Well in Ben White. But swear down, you said that's a foul for Curtis Jones. You're not even hiding the cheating at this point. Come on. Soft, yo. Keep going, boys. Keep going, man. I got sympathy for us when the inevitable sheg that is going to happen. We are going to concede. I'll be amazed if we keep a clean sheet. And I'm going to feel sorry for you lot when you lot inevitably get shagged. Henderson. Hey, Ox, is it a loan thing? We might as well pattern a loan thing for Ox. You're on the bench. You might as well get back on the coach. You probably still got your seat. Lacazette, I beg you lot, foul him. Lacazette's on his ones. Trent, I beg you, foul him. Trent, I beg you, foul him. Good play. Who's supporting Laka? Well in Lacazette. No one's supporting you. But you see, games like this is why you need to replace Lacazette's strengths. He's not going to score goals, but you need someone in the squad that does things like that. Ramsdale, you're killing Martinelli with that one. Killing Martinelli. And that's not the first time, but communication between Liverpool's defenders at times has been quite awful, Alisson and Trent made a thing of that. Anything can happen, and Liverpool can score goals very quickly, as we've seen, but as long as we don't get embarrassed, innit? Like, I'm tired of playing Liverpool and getting embarrassed, man. Trent against Martinelli. Lacazette's won it. I beg you, foul him. I beg you, foul him. Martinelli. I beg you, foul him. I beg you, foul him. I beg you, foul him. That's poor Martinelli. Martinelli for Tavares might have to be the thing. Benjamin Blanco. That was bookie. And a couple of players have lost their footing. I don't know how much water they've applied at Anfield. It's over here with Curtis Jones. Chambers does well, but who's backing him? Saka, where are you? I know you're tired. Good skill by Curtis Jones. Saka, I know you're tired, but put in a shift. Saka, you're walking there. And it should be 1-0 to Liverpool. Saka, I'm not going to draw you out. Bias, you're walking there. You're walking there. You should not be walking there. Chambers needs support. Chambers done well initially. But again, you can't defend by yourself. That's Saka's man. And I feel sorry for Saka because, again, the man, them are tired now. Like, people are getting tired. Liverpool are going to get second win. And plus, we're tired just on the basis of we're playing football. Anyone that's played Sunday League, when you play games like this where you're up against the caution, they're attacking wave after wave, and you're clearing it, it's going back, it gets tiring. If this was 11 men and the same game was happening, this is what I mean by sometimes in games like this, if you have a number 8 that can hold on to the ball, get fouled by Liverpool players, get you higher up the field, this is the next level. Good challenge between Van Dijk and Lacazette. Lacazette good against Fabinho. Shut up, Henderson, man. Stop snitching. There's no foul there. Saka. I beg you, foul him, Curtis Jones. You'll never be better than Saka, you fraud. You didn't deserve that, Curtis Jones, man. That's not very nice of me, man. I'm getting way too tribal. You're a good player. I know what's coming over me, man. Sambi, the only midfielder now. We only have one senior player there against Spurs, so we have no midfielders then. And has his last 3 reds not been in crucial games? City, Spurs seasons ago, and now Liverpool. Sending out Maitland-Niles without securing a mid seems like an amateur move. It's incompetence, man. Incompetence. XHAKA did only watch the ball, but either way, it's a red, man. You can last him. Just because you accidentally hurt someone don't mean you never hurt someone. Van Dijk. At some point, the centre-backs are going to start shooting. Curtis Jones, what a player, man. Step over, cuts in, cuts out. Saka, no foul. Finds a good pass to Henderson. Henderson shanks it. Minamino, I don't know what that was. Oi, ref, there's a foul there. I can't lie, we're very fortunate to get a foul there on Gabriel. Play should continue. I think that's soft, but we'll take it. Judging by the Liverpool, man, you're a nosy what he did. We're moving soft. Soft. We're moving soft. We're lucky Gabriel got that. Kept our shape well, all things considered. Second half is all about energy levels. Need to manage it, concentrate, and try to keep the score down. You're right. Bro, I do think I'm ignoring that you that keeps talking about Barkley. I hope Milner's all right because he seems to be, he's got some mad ice on his head. I don't know if he's swollen. The side of his face is swollen. I don't know why Arteta, forced the ship out of Ainsley. Literally, he just said, wait till the end of Jan, everything would have been different. I hear that, but Ainsley said, I want to keep it moving. Where I'm in the regards now, I just see things that it gets a bit like it's a play crash. Like, I hear Ainsley, you want to go Roma Jose, but we should say, F that, you're staying until we bring someone in. When I see Eddie start against Forest or start today, even though Eddie weren't bad, are we starting Eddie because he's the best option? All things considered, we ain't got no point to play today. Or are we trying to convince him to stay? Eddie's not the guy for that. Van Dijk's clearance has found Saka. Saka, I beg you, Dave. Saka. Liverpool clear their lines, or have they? Tierney wins the header. Oh, ref. Lokonga's barged in his back there. Referee. Oi, 20 minutes left. That was a shaky one. Why do we give him the benefit of the doubt all the time? Who? XHAKA. XHAKA may be a good player, but how many times can he get away with incidents like this? Allow it. XHAKA's not a bad player, but the pros to bringing him into the side are not outweighed by the cons. I've said that. You lot have said that. Some of you. Tierney, please. Finds Martinelli. This is the problem. On one hand, every manager that's been here has built the team around XHAKA. Jose wanted him and obviously does well at Switzerland. So there has to be some ability. But to play devil's advocate, you could say maybe that's why every manager that's been at Arsenal, Wenger's last period, why it hasn't been level. Saka, I beg. Saka, we shagged it. Oh! Keep going, boys. We almost shagged it. Aye, maybe XHAKA should get sent off more. We're looking all right. Oh, Gabriel has to get a yellow card there. He knows what he's doing. He's fouled Jota. Jota, shut up, man. Gabriel, calm it down. It's a foul. Shut up, Jota, man. You looking at him like you're going to do something. If looks could kill, you're not on that. Good play from us. We've had little chances here and there, not made something. Liverpool have gone to sleep at times. XHAKA is definitely a liability. I can't blame XHAKA. Our defense were nowhere. Never thought I'd say this, but on a real Jack Wilshere North London derby, we have to consider it, but it's a myth, man. He's not fit enough for this team. But then again, I'm only saying that because how many games has he played? Bro, he ain't played matches for time, you know. And then we're going to ask him probably to play 90 minutes. Rob Holding wins a header. He's better than Cannavaro. Rob Holding, I'm part of the Rob Holding supporters club. Like, you're not good, but I like you. But right now, I can't even be screaming you. You need to go back to them pre-injury levels. Trent Alexander-Arnold to take this corner. Please don't let him set up a corner. You know how Liverpool are. They won't stop showing us this clip as they do with the Barca team. Laka, I need you in the box. Don't get fooled by Minamino going short. Look at Matip. Matip's using a decoy runner. Ball into the box. It's trickled across. It's fallen to Henderson. Pocketed by Martinelli. Go. Riley's fed. Let's go. It's 3 versus 3. Martinelli, you're on your J's. Who's backing it? Go on. Aye. Saka backing it. Aye, come on. We done poor there. Come on, Leon. My young demons. We got to do better than that, man. We got to do better than that. I love you guys, man. I love you guys. I think if Smith Rowe was about this left-hand side, boy, it could be a crime scene. Arteta, chill out. Because last time we got vexed, the fans start getting vexed. Klopp starts gassing them. Let's chill out. You know the heartbreak's coming, people. But, this is the inevitable journey we take as Arsenal fans. Big up you lot for being tuned in. It's crazy because it's been full of talking points, full of drama, and you touch wood, pause. There's been no goals yet. Minamino gets it from Curtis Jones. Keeps it. Finds a Robertson. Robertson plays it inside. Big Virgil van Dijk. Matip. Trent, stop the cross. Get out there. Jota. Far the beat. Jota trying to play musical statues. You're not good enough for that. See, Jota, you're a good player, but you're not messed for that. Leave that to Luka Modric and all of that. You're not techie enough for that one. The pagan Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain's coming to score against us. Or maybe Klopp saying, yo, you know we still got him, innit? You can sign him. Might as well take Nico Williams on loan as well. He's got to be better than Cedric. I know you don't want to be right, but you said all of this. Broski, I don't want to be right, man. 15 minutes left, people. Keep going, Martinelli. Trent Alexander-Arnold clips it. Go home. Hey, Gabs. We're doing things that are not professional footballers. Let's keep our standards. He swiped at it, and I even think Ben White's. I like it. Eliminate risk. Put your foot through it. But yeah, man. 3 substitutes. Fabinho off. I don't know who else is off yet. Matip off. Who's the third? Trent Alexander-Arnold. All right, Klopp, man. I beg you, let's just get me. Klopp's my guy, man. We're trying to pattern a 0-0. We do this at the Emirates, man. Klopp's my guy. I knew I liked you. My guy. 3 substitutes, Trent's off. It makes me a bit more comfortable. I can't like Gomez. Surely Gomez has to pattern his situation at Liverpool. If you can't buy a game in the League Cup, you're not going to get back in the English squad. And he's good. Who's this? Nico Williams. Yeah. XHAKA is decent, but he's calamity incarnate. Trust. Ainsley Maitland-Niles wanted to leave because Arteta doesn't care about Ainsley. See, and now Saka. So you knew, bro. I see. Remember we said earlier, Saka sprinted and you could see it looked like his hammy. He's gone. Saka's gone now. Tavares on. Big up Bakayo, but boy, North London derby's looking mad. Saka, please, God, please give Saka the strength to wake up tomorrow and be over these problems. Please, give me the injuries. Give him my hamstring, please, God. Amen. Please. My hamstrings are probably duddery anyways, but give Saka my hamstrings. I'll take the hamstring pulls, please. I need this guy on Sunday. Give me a groin problem. Let Tomiyasu's thing be calm, man. Pause. Let me ride the suspension. Let XHAKA come around playing. I'm suspended anyways, man. And XHAKA might, it might need to stay out there. Saka, please. Bukayo, hold that, man. I mean, he's holding his belly. Hopefully, he just needs the toilet and it's not a hamstring thing. But Saka, please, man. I love this guy, man. I think he's trying to soldier that. You trying to soldier that, big man? Nah, you're not trying to soldier that. I can't lie. This is the second time Tavares has been told to warm up and then sit back down. Bro, is he coming on or not? What's going on? My guy, man. Hey, what? Hey, yes. We're giving Saka the Buki pills now, the City pills. Yes. Arteta's finally got the Buki pills coming through. All right. Let's keep giving them pills, man. Pop that. Alisson is giving it to Nico Williams. He's unfortunate that you can't buy a game with Trent. Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain. Back to Nico Williams. I was getting scared, man. This is why God I serve a real God. Deal's a deal. So I know as soon as I get out this chair, my hamstring's gonna get pulled. But this is the life we live. A deal's a deal, God. I hear it, man. I hear it. Curtis Jones coming inside. Oh, I thought there was a slight handball there, but we busted. To be fair, he must have convinced him, man. He must have convinced Ainsley to stay, man. Who can step into midfield, White or Callum? It's a them thing there. We have to be done with XHAKA, man. As a main sort of guy, but we're not going to. We need a big spliff to forget this. That's all we need. I don't know what that is, but, I'm open to trying these things. DG, to be honest, everyone will kill XHAKA, but this play is a play that I think Jota was just quicker to the ball. He was. Well, yeah, and I'm more blaming of Tierney and Gabriel for being out of position, but XHAKA's not looked over his shoulder. Curtis Jones. I think it is just one of those things, but it's one of those things that is involving the next man. You man are on to XHAKA. And we're saying the same old stories, man. Harsh red card. It might be harsh, but man are getting harsh red cards, stonewall red cards, debatable red cards. Man are just getting red cards and being involved in these moments. Like, I just have to clip it now. Oh, God, please. Another one. Take my other hamstring. Maybe we haven't got the right pills. The City bugged us because Saka's gone down. God, take my other hammy, please, man. I thought we was over this. God, please. I mean, at least he's tried to soldier it. God, please, for Sunday, please. Take my knees, take my hamstrings, please. Anything but the face, man. I'm still, please. And the crown jewels, but please, man. This guy needs to be cool, please, man. I love Saka more than I love myself. I can't lie, man. Saka, please, man. Saka, please, man. Ice that up, soldier that. You'll be back, man. Give him a next pill to pop, man. Give him the real ones. Go on, Saka, man. Yes, Arteta, to rub his head. I'd rub his head as well, man. Saka, you're such an amazing guy, man. Nuno, come on. We need a madness now. We need a movie settings. This is the one game, if you get an opportunity, bang it. Nuno Tavares goes out of play. Well, didn't get onto it. So they terminate Aziz's contract. So what? Did they expect the young kid to start on Sunday and drop a masterclass? And even if he dropped a masterclass, you know how silly fans are. It's not hard to replace XHAKA. It is when you've got a fetish for him, There's XHAKA sexuals in the base. Right. Crazy. Tavares. Ref, that's a foul. It's reaching a clock. We've had 3 attempts. 9 minutes, and I still think Liverpool are scoring. But anyways, Liverpool are on the counter-attack here. Well, Liverpool have had no shots on target. We've had one. Crazy. Curtis Jones. Working it down this left-hand side. Be strong, boys. Come on, man. Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain. I'm gassing it, man. It's crazy. It's absolutely crazy. Oh, man. Big up DG. White should have caught Jota offside. Watch it again. It's a culmination of errors. Ben White's in no man's land. He's had a look of it. I don't really advocate playing the offside trap because we play a high line, so we call that early. I just think Tierney and Gabriel in no man's land. It's a bit like when XHAKA's conceded the penalty. He's actually tried to do the right thing. The action has been right. He's tried to step in, but when it's now come to doing the defending, he's fucked it. Just like Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain there. You know, Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain, you know, again, the trophy cabinet's got a lot stronger, but, you know, still doing the terrible things, really. Sambi will be 30, but today he was dead. Shot of rain left, DG. Cheers. Yeah, fuck it. For you guys, man. Firm that, man. That is horrible, but we did it. Sambi wins the header. Go on, Sambi. Ref, oi. Tavares is crashed off there, ref. Play continues. Chambers, just put your foot through it, man. Don't get scared of Minamino. Or it's Curtis Jones. Get scared of Curtis Jones. I can't lie. Be shook at Curtis Jones, but yeah. Poor planning and they took a gamble and it's backfiring differently. Exactly. You can't be doing all of that. DG, if you don't laugh, big up my guy P. If you don't laugh, you'll cry, but it's the same old with this. Bro, I've laughed, I've cried. I don't know now. Nico Williams. I go down Ramsdale. This is why Ramsdale is my guy. He understands this time wasting shit. Start game management now, boys. Game management. We're down to 10 men. Reality, this is getting out of jail if it stays like this. If you can't win, don't lose. If this is the Premier League and you're fighting for fourth, and I know it's harsh, there's red cards, there's this and that, a point against Anfield at Anfield is a good look. So by that same logic, if we're trying to install new values, yes, there's been some variables that have gone against us, or a variable or a individual. You still need to keep going, man. You don't get points for playing well or get advanced for playing well. You do jobs. If you can't win, don't lose. And I don't think that's ever been truer than today. Chambers tried to dive in, gets glided past by Curtis Jones. What plug? I don't know about that. Losing AirPods mid-sleep is pain. Trust. Pain, blood. Curtis Jones cuts in, stands it up. That's a good ball. Oh, thank you. The inevitable was delayed. The inevitable. I really thought Liverpool did it there. Curtis Jones floats it. It fell to Jota. Then it fell kind of to Firmino. Bit of depth, but them man, they are learning, man. Them man are learning. Shout, Wilshere. Have you seen Tottenham versus Chelsea? We did that yesterday. Bergkamp still fit. But hey. I don't even buy that stupid to Serie A shit, man. Like, if you do stupid shit in England, you do stupid shit in Serie A. Chambers, well in Chambers, man. Well in. I hope you find a club that gives you opportunities, man. You're a decent player. I'll let you stay to be a squad player, but yeah, man, it's needy. It's not your fault, man. Curtis Jones, pardon me. Big up you lot for tuning in. Rob Holding. Pardon me, sorry, folks. Hello, gassy right now. Curtis Jones calling for it. Joe Gomez says no. Jota. It is working against us. Listen, I'm tired of this, you know, is XHAKA harshly being done by? Maybe he is. He probably is. But it's harming Arsenal now. I don't care about that. Liverpool have it on the edge of our area. Chambers. Martinelli can't keep hold of it. Martinelli, please, harass that. Please. Yes, Martinelli. I love this guy, man. I love the kids in our team, man. The young bulls, the young men, better yet. Lovely ball by Gomez. Wow. There's a big ask of Nico Williams to keep that in. Man said, I shouted to my mate downstairs. We had a player sent off. He said, who? XHAKA. Mad thing. It's getting to that point. People don't even know football, know my man stuff on stuff. The man said XHAKA is like that uncle in the fam that's always drunk, but you allow him, guys. Funny, trust. He's like a nitty, but he's our nitty in it, so he's cool, man. Tavares, good header. I'm guessing it. Arteta masterclass incoming, hope so. Boy, I can't lie, I'm celebrating like a victory if it stays like this. But there's a Liverpool are the kings of drama and never giving up and fighting to the last whistle. Again, you know, if we let them score for a corner, you know they're going to be showing it. It's going down in folklore and that. Henderson. Curtis Jones, good. He has a big future in the game, in my opinion. Joe Gomez, you're unfortunate that, you know, you're at Liverpool and you've had injuries because you're decent. Nico Williams, good ball in, to be fair with you. Great ball in. And we've survived. I think the offside flag eventually came. Firmino didn't pull it in there. This will push the buy agenda, so it might be a positive to this disaster. Scott, but that's what annoys me, bro. Man shouldn't have to see this bullshit, pardon my French, to say you need a midfielder. You shouldn't. That's my what. As much as there's things to be optimistic about Arsenal, it looks like, now let's not be naive. We tried to buy a striker in the summer. Clearly, we've been looking, but it felt like now that this Aubameyang thing is going on, we're really being aggressive with it. It feels like now, with all these injuries at centre mid and stuff, we're really being aggressive with midfield where we needed that. Can't be offside from a throw. Tavares just can't do much. Joe Gomez ushers him out of play. Charles, you know the athletic gonna say some bullshit. And now I'm gonna die, blood. Who's got me? Someone's trying to get me down. Bearing in mind we conceded in what 90 plus minutes against City. Courageous performance, even if Liverpool win 1-0. You know, I asked for you lot to leave Anfield with a bit of face. And to be honest, if I was Klopp and I don't score, I don't have a comfortable margin, I'd be kind of vexed because it's been Liverpool's game, innit? Even at 11 men, it's been like as it was going to be. We've played it in our half. Yeah, there's been a couple of occasions they've looked shaky defensively and given us, I won't even say chances, but we've tried a thing. Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain stands it up. Ramsdale, ref, the keeper's fouled. Aye, Minamino, spud me. You're my guy. Minamino, you are my guy. Minamino should have scored. Empty net. But yeah, shout him. Minamino, my guy. Solidarity thing. I respect it. Klopp, thank you for playing him. That should be it. That should have been the killer blow. Good play by Liverpool. Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain stood it up. Ramsdale and Lokonga, they're not talking. You know what? I love that with Ramsdale, you know. Lokonga's on a play thing. He just took everything. That's what I like with my keepers. They've got to be mad. He took everything. He tried to get it was Kalam and he was nowhere to be found, but he took Lokonga. He tried to take the ball. They took everything. And Minamino missed. Klopp don't even rate us. Man's got the whiskey in his hand. Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain. Jota. Hey, Lokonga, please. Nico Williams is trying his best to start in it. He's playing with a point to prove. Jota inside to Henderson. Henderson has found Gomez. Gomez has found Van Dijk. Van Dijk gives it back to Joe Gomez. Joe Gomez. Nico Williams. Nico Williams. Nico Williams. Nico Williams. Nico Williams. It skims across and it will be a throw-in for Liverpool here with Curtis Jones. Look at the ball, boy. Look how quick you're going. When we need the ball, you're not moving that quick. Someone needs to hazard that you, man. It's a joke before they try to cancel me. Liverpool down this left-hand side. Curtis Jones, no foul, ref, ever. Ref, you can never say that's a pen. Shut up, get up, Curtis Jones. Utter cheek, shut up. Martinelli's done well. Laka, I need you to buy a foul. Laka's lost the ball. At Liverpool's mercy, man. 5 minutes of added on time, man. Win, lose or draw. Liverpool fan, Arsenal fan, football fan. I appreciate you lot that have been locked in. It's been dramatic, considering I hope it stays like this unless Arsenal score. There's not been a goal. It's been an entertaining game. Tierney goes long, but again, these 5 minutes are going to feel like 50. Do you think anyone will notice if we swap XHAKA for Partey from the AFCON? Yeah, a white man in the Ghana team is going to stand out like a sore thumb, isn't it? Like, This means Eddie starts North London derby. Corner to Liverpool. Aziz a baller, but can't expect fireworks, man. One thing I can say is that so far we are showing discipline, and Gabriel seems less rash compared to before. At least I can see progress in young players. Trust. That's what I got. Respectfully, I've got no. You can see I'm very blasé with talking about the XHAKA thing. Ramsdale, ref, he's fouled. Ref, come on, protect the goalies. Nico Williams, Lord God. Somehow it hasn't gone in the back of the net. Ref, it seems like keepers get a free kick every time until it's us. This is why I don't think we're walking away with 0-0. Like, somehow it's not gone in the back of the net. Curtis Jones. All right, we need that AFCON ref, man, that locks off the games early. Martinelli didn't get finessed by that. And that's an Arsenal throw. Please go out for a goal kick. Well, it's not an Arsenal throw. It's kept in. Is it? No, it's not. We got some fight, man, but DG, it's the press Arsenal were doing. Tini and Gabriel were pressing. I mean, I hear that, but we're still caught. Like, I don't think it was a press. I think we tried to go forward. We're just caught in the transition. Simple as that. It happens. And that's where I think XHAKA, is in the right. He's tried to fill in. But XHAKA has been XHAKA. Respectfully, I've watched it twice and I'm going to watch this game again. So I'll get back to you with that. Nico Williams aims to switch play. I can't lie, Curtis Jones has been the guy in the last period. Lokonga wins the header. Martinelli, ref, if you ever. Van Dijk, look at you. You're a big lump. You say Martinelli barged you. Shameless. Joe Gomez, come on, boys. Pull it in, man. Pull it in. Stop the cross, Tini. You've got this. Can't lie. Nico Williams is trying to get a move, man. Joe Gomez to the back stick. Chambers, seconds, boys. Ooh. It's still alive. It's still in. The flag's gone up. Ref, don't be... Lacazette blasted it. There's less than a minute left, boys. Relax. Somebody act like they've been shot. Somebody randomly, magically that go down. I need somebody's hamstring to go down. I'm proud of the boys, but I feel like we're getting smoked on the weekend. Just. Mikel, come on, man. Take off the jacket, man. Tavares, come on, big man. Ref, how long? Or are we just going to play till Liverpool score? Ref, there's a foul on Laka there, ref. Come on. Ref, how long? Ref, I don't want a minute over this 5 minutes. Ref, it's done. Ref, what are you doing? Ref, blow that. Oi. Thank you. Another victory over Liverpool, drawing 0-0 now. I'm playing, man. This is not quite the one we had at the Emirates. Listen. Advantage Arsenal, I'd say, because if I'm Klopp, I'd be vexed at Liverpool. Liverpool are going to be angry in the second half. Liverpool should have put this game to bed, didn't it? Like, they should have, innit? They ain't been good enough in the final third. For Arsenal, even with 11 men is committed, 10 men, a lot of commitment. Proud of my boys. They reacted to the setback. They've done what they could. The substitutes brought something to the table. And all I asked is that, firstly, you didn't get embarrassed. Oh, hey, Klopp, don't talk to Saka. Klopp, leave him alone. But yeah, I asked for us to leave Anfield, with a bit of face. We've done that. I wanted us to obviously not get embarrassed. I don't think we've got that. Lovely to see Robertson and Tierney doing their thing. Charlie, Mika, don't watch that. Amari, you man play next game. Big up everyone, man. Martinelli, committed defensive performance. Lacazette, you did a thing. Ramsdale, everybody, man. Everyone. Lokonga won a bit more, but end of the day, 0-0, man. It's calm, innit? Now, obviously, we really should have optimism of not losing at Anfield, but wait, the North London derby is looking mad, innit? You don't know who's fit. You don't know who's playing. It's looking brazy for us, man. So what did you lot make of this game, man? I'm very nervous about the North London derby, and this is big in terms of the league position. Spurs win this, they might be favourites for fourth, not to mention they got games in hand. Hate to say it, but I think we need to get some false positives ready for the weekend. Need some subs defending more tiring than attackers. But somehow we save a bit of face, man. Going into this. And obviously the finals on February the 27th. Wait. It's a weird one, man. Because I'm calm, but at the same time, it feels like we've been robbed or something. Like, there's no change in XHAKA, that's his ingredients. Big up yourself from across the pond. I assume that's America. Mad work rate by the boys. Not going to lie, DG, it feels like if one goal goes in, it's going to be 5-6. Sambi is dead, low socks and vibes. The vibes are dead, man. But Sambi looks lost. He did look lost today. He looked like a little lamb, man. He looks like a little kid that's fallen on the floor, cut themselves, and they want their mum, man. But I still retain faith in the Congo. DG, would you keep the energy levels for the weekend and give up the ghost in this game or dig in and see out? I would have seen it out. XHAKA sent off, damn. Man. Disappointing, but not surprising, man. Not surprising. What have you got on the back of the Arsenal shirt? DG13. I always try to stick up for XHAKA, and he always makes me look like an absolute mug. You can't defend the undefendable. Committed performance, man. Shattered, man. Shattered. As you would be, man, running up and down at Anfield for time. You would be shattered. Everyone would be, man. It's a brazy one. Wait. To be fair, you know, if that's how we played with 10 men, I can see why Klopp didn't want to play us. I'm here to be shameless now, man. Your passion and love for Arsenal is contagious, DG. I appreciate that. DG's hamstrings are gone now. Yeah, I'm not trying to get out of the seat. I genuinely listen. Keep Saka cool, man. DG, you said Curtis John comes inside. Pause. He does come inside. I mean, I understand the way you're getting at, but you don't need to grow up, man. You'll get some gals, man. Not everything is weird, but you, man, are moving weird. You, man, need to close the pre-array and Osara J tabs, man. You're moving crazy, man. You're too damn horny. Smash and grab Arsenal. Let's go. I wouldn't say that. If we can hang on and take a 0-0 to the Emirates, that's massive. Hopefully, we can do a thing. DG, if that's Aubameyang, I swear I'm hearing Peter Wharton defending the awarding of a yellow card because it was a chest high. The ball ends up at the goalkeeper's feet. Not saying we were robbed, but the narrative for us, yeah, it's a different narrative, 100%. Everyone's hamstring is going to be brazy, man. Tierney used to roast Robertson in Celtic's youth training. Chamberlain still an Arsenal man at heart, probably. The man said, I only turned 18 last week. I've already had 5 drinks tonight. Slow down, broski. Slow down, man. Slow down. DG firm that rare Neff shot. A lot of experience, unfortunately, man. A lot of experience, unfortunately. Character, performance and character, 100%. Man was saying we're losing 7-1 and all that bullshit. Fuck out of here, man. All this, bro. Lock down them man there, man. Allow it, man. No Sane, no Mane, no Salah, no party, man. I'm here to be shameless. Oh, we said XHAKA get sent off. We'll do this with 10 men. Hella too much. I'm reading you lot's messages. You lot on some crazy emotional journey with me while this game was going on. Man, like Ed Sheeran in goal. Hey, Benjamin White. Bro, people don't admit it. He's decent, man. Big result, man. We got again on Thursday, but now we got the North London derby. Pardon me, where we're probably going to need a couple of ground staff to play in that, man. I swear Arsenal do work with like, who's that YouTuber, man? This the Chunks, and what's the other one, man? The Niki, not Niki, but the posh one, man. The one that's always doing stuff with Bellerin. We might have to get them to play for us, man. Can't wait to go to the Emirates next week. The atmosphere will be awesome. It needs to be, man. It needs to be. It needs to be. It needs to be. Got the job done. Saved a bit of face. I'm not even mad at XHAKA. I'm not surprised. We need to invest in a midfielder. We shouldn't have left him one-on-one like that. I'm sure he's the most red-carded player at Arsenal. Chambers showed superb quality. Ooh, gassing it about superb, but he done all right since he came on. I know, boy. Thanks for the stream, DG Thomas. Thank you for tuning in. Without you lot, it's dead. Of course, I'll be streaming the North London derby, my guy. Check out the pinned message, obviously, because we'll be doing that. And I'll drop the link again for you lot right here, people. It's right there. Obviously, again, we're still going to be here. We need to talk and dissect the game, people. But yeah, man, I'm going to be doing the Tottenham one where I've just dropped the link. What's going on with the mouse now? Man City on Saturday. That's going to be live from 12. Make sure you're here for that one. Drop the link for that one. And then obviously, you know, we're 90 minutes away from potentially a final. It's all up for grabs. Hopefully, my man Smith Rowe is here. You know, Firmino, lovely set of teeth, but I never saw nothing today. You're nothing without Mane and Salah. You didn't even scumbag any goals. When the real guys are here, certain man are not on that, man. But yeah. Proud of the boys for the effort. Quality lacking again, but the chance for a real result was taken away by that guy again. I hear that. I'm proud of the team, I can't lie. Saying Benjamin White, look at him. At least he didn't give away a pen. Interesting that 11 v 11 is another dynamic. Did we fancy our chances with 11? Personally, I think no. I don't think it was like the City game where I'm not going to say we're going to beat City, but 11 versus 11, I think we get something. I think we was on the back. A lot of how we played in that game, I think we was like that anyways. It's just our task is made 10 times harder through the obvious. There's too much of a burden on the young G's. Way too much, man. Way too much. In a weird way, this is progress. I wouldn't say progress. DG, my man, well done. Nah, well done for you lot for supporting the team. Apparently, we're 40 away from 500. Hit the like button if you haven't done such. Crazy. I've not been paying attention to that, but nonetheless, big up you lot for that one, I guess. Without you lot, the thing's dead. Great watching. Boy, it was a great watch along, innit? It was a great watch along, man. It was. I feel like I've sweated out this Arsenal shirt, and I can't even wear it anymore. It's making me feel a bit mad. You know, one love to Arsenal, but yeah, it's making me feel a bit mad. I need to get my other t-shirt and that, man. Like, did Liverpool have a shot on target? Don't know, don't care, my guy, because we did our job still. But yeah, man, I need to put on a cotton t-shirt again for sure. I feel best sweating that one. Probably the nerves, man. For the baby mums out there, I'll send you like that. That's the official thing for you, like with your kinky sweat fetishes. XHAKA is literally dead weight at this point. We need to get rid. The problem is everyone can see it, but the people in house. Smash without the grab. Does this mean we play better with 10 men rather than 11 with XHAKA? Ben White has been class. Fair play to him. The Spurs game is going to be dry. Bro, it's going to be lacking quality. Who's your man of the match? I don't think there is one. Commitment from everyone still. You know, I think Saka looked good. If out of the Arsenal, man, I think everybody did their thing. I think Benjamin White and Gabriel, mature performances. I don't think there's man of the match. When you go down to 10 men, you need everyone to stand up to be counted. I think Lacazette ain't going to get his, flat. I think Lacazette worked really hard. Mate, I might lean towards Lacazette. I think even Eddie's hard done by the red card because I think he was all right. I don't blame XHAKA. He shouldn't be playing this amount of minutes. Squad player at best. True. You're right on that, man. We go again, man. We go again. But again, you don't get brownie points. You know, the tie's still not done. It's at the halfway tie. So hopefully we can do a thing. I think we should bin the striker search and go for a midfielder, bro. We should be going for any of them, all of them. Great effort by the boys, playing about 67 minutes with 10 men and coming away with a draw. Facts. You know, we're not sitting here waffling about it being, you know, that being a point. Catch these men next week, Thursday, back in North London. They don't want it. Proud of this team, proper resilience, but XHAKA will always be a liability. This weren't a typical XHAKA red card, but as long as he's one of our key players, we'll always just fall short. Unfortunately, yeah. Unfortunately, and it's the point where I feel sorry for XHAKA because there's prejudice against him. But as I said earlier, like we've got to move away from that. You're a target now, man. Chambers showing Cedric how to play at right back. Credit to him. Well played today. Facts and more facts, really and truly. You know, I don't think Cedric looked 30 in the game, if I'm honest with you. One sec. Let me go and get my charger. I'll answer that in a second. 1 second. Ben White got man of the match. We plug this shit in. Boy, this Anfield. Is that Anfield with the magical shit? Is that what they were saying? The Anfield, the 12th man, the Anfield Roar, and all of that bullshit. Allow me, man. Allow me, man. Allow me, man. Dead. Proper dead. Big up our away fans. Bro, they told us about Anfield Roar and all this bullshit, man. Shut up, man. Fuck out here with that bullshit. I'm joking. I'm just so excited. Poor performance from Liverpool. I'm disappointed, but credit to the Gunners. Y'all showed a lot of heart and fight. I mean, if I'm honest with you, Liverpool, if I was Klopp, I'd be beating up a couple men in the changing room. You know, the fact that Arsenal were down to 10 men and you didn't batter them and put daylight between the two sides, for me, tells you the problem. I don't think Liverpool really created much. I think Liverpool were quite sloppy. I actually feel you lot were quite sloppy defensively, if I'm honest with you as well. Because there was a couple times, you know, Alisson's coming out and him and the defender not talking. Trent as well. Matip the same. Arsenal can't account for that. You know what? In short, again, I think one thing I was impressed by was our 4-4-2 off the ball. I think when it was 11 men, I think I could see the angle. The only thing we lacked today was quality on the ball. You know, we had half chances. I don't even think half chances, but I don't think we offered anything on the ball. But yeah, I think everything else, you know, off the ball, we was good. 4-4-2, people were winning their individual battles. Maybe in hindsight, XHAKA getting sent off and Cedric, you know, coming off and bringing on players who looked a bit serious could have helped us a lot. Ultimately, it's a cup competition in it, and you need to stay in the tie. And we're in the tie. We're going to, you know, our away fans made a lot of noise in this game. We go to the Emirates to do the business on Thursday, and we hope we can do a thing. Now, Klopp is going to demand a reaction. We're going to need to demand the reaction. I don't know who is going to be fit by then, if we're going to bring in better players and all of these things. I can't account for any of that, but it is what it is, really. We'll see what's going on, man. Well, yeah, we'll get into the post-match thoughts in a second, people. If there is, it's one of them where there isn't much to have, man. Now I have to pray for Egypt to progress. When will you be back on the FTV? Listen, I'm hearing it. Good result for Arsenal. Great experience for the young lads too. We were just settling into the match before the red card. I fancied our chances a little with 11. I hear you, Alex. I disagree, though. I think we was on the back foot a lot. Man said DG built like Kolasinac. I wish. I've been falling off from gym, man. Soon get back, man. Soon get back. Don't gas me. You don't gas me about being a fullback, and man. Don't gas me, man. Saka, my man of the match. XHAKA and red cards. What a stop story. The Congo is my man of the match, or Ben White totally smashed it. No way you truthfully in your heart think Ben White will thingy. I mean, no way in your heart you think Lukonga is man of the match. That's respectfully. XHAKA needs to go. He costs us too much, especially in big games, bro. Arteta has to see it that XHAKA might be a valued member of the squad in that, but when it's crunch time, these men are going to let you down respectfully with Granit Xhaka. As I said, it's a, is it a typical red card? Is it a harsh one? Potentially. Now, I think the writing's on the wall. It is a red card. I do think he was done dirty because we're hit on the transition, as I said earlier. Tierney and Gabriel are in no man's land. Maybe Ben White could help him out. He's actually done the good part in actually dropping in, but then he's done the brainless thing, much like when he gave away the penalty. Nobody was marking Bernardo Silva. Go and watch the game again. We looked at it from a tactical point of view, but then he's letting himself down. Anytime you build your team on these foundations, it's going to be poor. Yeah, when we're playing at the Emirates against a team in the bottom half and we're sitting back, of course XHAKA's going to look well. We're going to go on this where XHAKA's going to be good for 5 or 10 games, terrible for 3, 4, 5, and then ultimately when it comes to this, cost us. Do I think it's a harsh red card? Once again, potentially, I think it is a red card, but it's not the worst I've seen. But it doesn't matter if it's a stonewall red, a harsh red, whatever. Red's a red. Come off, and it's fundamentally, for me, we can dissect this, but it's another one with Granit Xhaka. Ultimately, it's red card or errors, Granit Xhaka, respectfully, anytime your team is relying on these individuals to the point where, okay, it weren't Xhaka's game today, but he's not there typically, and we say we're missing him. These are not strong enough foundations. I think we buckled the chance to upgrade on Xhaka. We buckled the chance to really complement our side, and we're paying for it now. Young Miguel Aziz has come back from loan. You're relying a lot on Charlie Patino. You're hoping Edu can do something for us in terms of finalizing that half alone. But you play stupid games, you win stupid prizes. Any problems that happen now in midfield, I haven't got sympathy for Arteta and Edu, because we knew even with everybody fit, whether it's AFCON, Corona, red cards, stupidity, whatever, we know these options are not strong enough. We know midfield is the one area. Now I feel sorry for Lukonga. Lukonga looks like, I'll be real, he looks like he don't want to play. He looks his confidence is knocked, but we have to do it, innit? We can't pull him out the team. Young Charlie Patino is, these young G's, it's unfair to throw them in at Anfield, and North London derby is going to be brazy for them as well. So I don't know what we're going to do, whether you bring back Wilshere, whether you slap Ben White or Chambers in there. We've used Saka as a central midfielder before. Again, Odegaard's got Corona. Maybe we can throw up a false positive and play a bit dirty and all of a sudden he's fit. I don't know what we're going to do, You're hoping Smith Rowe's fit, so that gives you some sort of flexibility to try something, really. You might have to have Ben White, Lukonga and Smith Rowe in the middle against Spurs, and that's doddery, really, because that's a partnership / trio we ain't done before. Have we been dealt a shorthand with injuries and whatnot? Of course, but boy, certain players, when it's crunch time, they're gonna cost you, and XHAKA is that. Fundamentally, I feel sorry for him because there feels like there's a football prejudice against him, but it's costing Arsenal. Like, we need to move on from him now. Fortunately, we showed character, we showed reaction, we showed desire. I think we had a game plan at 11 men, we had a game plan at 10, so we got away with it. So we can talk about XHAKA, but it hasn't directly impacted the game. That can't be said for City. That can't be said for a few games, really and truly. And at 29 years of age, it's not going to stop, is it? Like, whether he's meant to do it or not, whether he's been unfairly judged or not, it's not going to change. When you've got Tavares and Lukonga making mistakes, generally not today, yeah, we can have all the time in the world. They're young. They've been here 5 minutes. We know what it is with XHAKA. It's got to the point where some of you lot, I bet you, your family members don't even watch football. You go and ask them, there's been a red card. They're going to know who Granit XHAKA is. I don't advocate scapegoating, but some men are not down for this thing. Same with Cedric. Now, Cedric to me looked like he must have been carrying something. I didn't see in the opening minutes if somebody hit him, but you should go back to the start of the live stream. We kept saying, why is he holding that? Why is he holding that? He shouldn't have played anyways. Chambers did better than him. Again, these senior man, you can't rely on them. XHAKA is 29. Cedric is a squad player, but I don't. And again, you can't really blame him for nothing. But you can't rely on these dons. These are dons you can't rely on, man. Like, you build your house on crap foundations, this is what you're gonna get. XHAKA's clearly got some ability because every manager that's been here has played him. But to play devil's advocate, that's probably why none of them have returned us back to the Holy Grail. And you're in that territory now, Mikel, where with XHAKA, it's them sort of things there are gonna cost you your job because ultimately they're gonna cost you points. XHAKA has, whether it's intentional or not, fundamentally he's fucked it. That's 3 games now. That's Spurs, that's Burnley, and that's whoever's after that. We can't deal with that. And now any negotiations you're doing, people know your position was delicate anyways. Now they know you're even more desperate. Now they might say slap another 0. If not, you're not getting no one. Now we might have to show desperation and bring through some duds that can't help us. Now we have to over rely on young players and not give them the healthy sort of thing to get into the team. I don't know, man. It's jarring, really and truly. It is quite jarring now. If I in terms of a review, as I said, man, the very fact that we've gone to Anfield, and I wish this was in the league, really. It'd been a big point. We've gone to Anfield. We've got face save. We've drawn. We take it to the Emirates. The atmosphere has been good at the Emirates. We've been all right. We'll be a bit more adventurous now. Klopp is going to once again demand a lot more. Liverpool were poor. They didn't play with the same fluidity. They played with a bit of a handbrake. They didn't look like they were as smooth on the transition, and the quality weren't there. I did feel, as stated, there was a couple times, not really as Van Dijk, but Van Dijk, Matip, Alisson, Trent, where none of them were taking charge. Alisson might come out and Trent might go for it. And them little opportunities, Arsenal, that we were given, Saka had one, Laka had one, Eddie when he was on, we didn't take advantage of that. On the ball, we didn't really bring nothing to the table. But other than that, we did well, in that 4-4-2 with 11 men, and then obviously slightly altered. We remained pending. Everyone stood up to be counted. Everyone was good. Everyone tried to put up a fight in their individual battles, in my opinion. We've got to just offer a lot more on the ball, really, really and truly. It was very narrow. We was camped in our own half. As expected, we were going to be camped in our half for large periods of the game. We were going to be at Liverpool's mercy. We probably factored in conceding and having to score, but yeah, it is what it is, man. I feel in hindsight, not XHAKA getting sent off, but Cedric and XHAKA probably exiting helped us, really, because they look like 2 players that couldn't really be relied on. There was a couple of moments where we looked shaky. There was a calamitous back pass, I believe, from Gabriel or someone for Ramsdale. Ramsdale had a Buki moment where he's tried to clear it. There was a couple of dodgy headers from everybody. I do think a couple of players could have wanted a bit better. I think Lokonga struggled in the middle today, but he was part of a good performance to get a point. I feel Martinelli helped us out a lot. I feel Saka was good. I feel Lacazette, he shows you what he brings to the table when he's not necessarily scoring. Ben White was faultless. Gabriel did his thing. Ramsdale was time wasting. Man to a man, we did what we could in it, really and truly. I did think we was a bit shook and we was chasing shadows. So in the game at the Emirates, I do want to see us offer a bit of a challenge and have shots. I think there was a bit of a healthy respect when it came to showing what we could do on the ball, but off it, that's what made the difference for me. I just wanted to see a bit more personality, really, really and truly. And to be honest, to play for over an hour down to 10 men, it helped us. We had decent shape, and I can't lie, I've got it here in front of me at the exact moment. I've simply said XHAKA's fucked it. Do I feel it's a harsh red card? Yes, we've tried to attack and we've been caught on the transition with Tini and Gabriel. Probably Ben White could have done a lot better as well. And they've scored, really and truly, but XHAKA's it's not the most mad of challenges I've seen with XHAKA, but fundamentally it's another talking point that alters the game in some aspect involving the 29-year-old Swiss international. So that's where it starts and stops for me. You get rid of these storyline dons, you stop playing these guys that are part of storylines, then you get better results. I don't advocate scapegoating. There's been many times XHAKA's been good, but it's this sort of common sense, really and truly, that's evading us. Second half, again, at that point, we were just defending. I feel last 5, it looked a bit, not shaky, but it looked like they would score. Ultimately, we did enough in it. And I have to praise Arteta for his system, how he got through to the players. I praise the players off their own back because I've seen you lot hide. Previously, we would hide behind that and say, well, we've gone down to 10 men. That's the factor that's changed. I saw people that life get through you some lemons and you tried to make lemonade. I saw it. I saw people just try to do a thing. I don't think Holding was amazing, but I do think Holding and more so Chambers off the bench, their mindset was good today. So I feel man to a man, we had a good performance. We've drawn, we've given ourselves something to work with, but yeah, man, we've got to be better. We've got to be a lot better on the ball. Both teams, we've got to start offering things on the ball. And Klopp is definitely gonna want more because really Liverpool should have wrapped this up in the first leg. For us, again, it's a tricky one because we played a strong lineup. Now we have to try and recover going to the Spurs game, and we was down to our bare bones anyways. We've somehow managed to make that situation worse. All I can say is I hope that we wake up tomorrow and Arthur is holding the shirt. Hopefully there might be some progress with Telemans. You know, a lot of you are probably thinking, you know what, let's shelve all that Vlahovic talk and bring in a midfielder or two. As I said, Edu and Arteta, they've got to register themselves in the squad really and truly. And for me with Granit, I'm sure Granit's a good guy, model, professional and all of that. But when it's crunch time, we spend ourselves talking about this. We've never spoken about XHAKA playing well to this standard. He's not a bad player. He's definitely not as good as XHAKA Sections make out. He's definitely not as bad as his haters make out. But it's another one involving stuff. And to be fair, the wickedest thing is all of us were saying we need XHAKA. A lot of us were euphoric to see XHAKA's in the lineup. Anytime we're saying all of this sort of stuff, then this is the dangerous territory, really and truly. It's what it is. The 29-year-old's not going to change, man. Not going to change. Really and truly. So with that, we might as well do some quick player ratings, people. Quickly. Liverpool. So player ratings. What a game, man. What a game for the heart rates. Player ratings. Again, pick up everyone who played, really. Ramsdale. So Ramsdale. I don't think it's a thing where anyone played amazing. We just had a committed team performance where we just needed pride. So you kept a clean sheet, Ramsdale. Game management was good. I think 7's a bit OTT. 6 is a good performance for me. Cedric, NA, you didn't play long enough. Plus, like, you were underwhelming anyways. You didn't look serious. So just NA. Chambers, I think a 6. I think a 6 is a cool result. I think Chambers did all right when he came on. And White, I would say a 7. Again, Liverpool were lacking in quality, but I think anything Ben White had to deal with, he did what he could to deal with it. Gabriel, I would say also a 7. I think the centre-backs were good. Tierney, I would say a 6 personally. I think he was good, but 6. XHAKA, minus 0, in fact, man. He got sent off. Simple as that. Who else played? Lokonga, I'm not going to lie. I think he struggled, you know. I think he struggled. I'll give him a 5 because, again, you know, we drew 0-0. You was part of the committed team performance that drew 0-0. But I would probably say a 4. I think you look really shot on confidence, and I feel sorry for you, but you're going to need to arrest that very quickly. So I would say a 5. Saka. I think Saka played very good, man. I'd say Saka 7. I think Saka, Laka, and Ben White would probably be my contenders for man of the match. Lacazette, I'd give him a 7. I think he made done a lot of dirty work as well. Also, Martinelli would also get a 7 as well. Again, this is all for dirty. Like everyone did dirty work, but I think these lot in particular tried a thing, and we did have chances to score. I want to make sure I'm not missing anyone else out. Holding 5. You know, I was quite nervous when you came on. You did okay. You know, you did better than a couple man who started. And for me, again, it's fundamentally, it's the experienced players that are the ones, you know, go through us. Obviously, for me, I class Ben White, Gabriel, Ramsdale, Tomiyasu when fit. They're experienced players to me because they've got a foundation. But if we just looked at it on a basic thing, that the experienced ones, the XHAKAs, the Parties, the Lakas, all of these guys, respectfully, they've got something surrounding them or there's some sort of question mark. And this is why I'm a bit less... I'm a bit more harsh on these sort of guys. So yeah, Eddie and Ketia. Do you know what? I actually feel Eddie looked fairly bright in his little minutes, really. I thought he might do a thing today. So I'll give him a 5. Obviously, he had to get clipped after people got sent off. Tavares, he weren't on the field long enough to affect the game, really. So NA as well. But I'd give Ramsdale 6, NA for Cedric, 6 for Chambers, 7 for White, 7 for Gabriel, 6 for Tierney, 0 for XHAKA. Lokonga gets a 5, Saka gets a 7, Laka gets a 7, Martinelli gets a 7, 5s for Holding and Eddie and Ketia. Tavares again, you know, not really on the field for me long enough to affect the game, but committed performance. We did what we needed to do, really. You know, we ain't won. It's only half time, but it's definitely better than the cricket score. Personally, I thought awaited us definitely when it went down to 10 men. And for me, at some point, I mean, we all probably thought at some point there's going to be that dagger to the chest, that late Liverpool goal. I'm going to watch the game again, but boy, I don't know, man. But yeah, what are you lot saying? Let's get back into it, man. Martinelli, don't start running. If Tommy ain't back for the North London derby and Chambers doesn't have to play centre mid, the Chambers is my pick for right back. Trust. Thank you for the stream, mate. As usual, appreciate it. Thank you lot for tuning in. Without you lot, it's dead, man. At the end of the day, Liverpool was there for the taking, but we couldn't capitalise because we lost a vital player. I hear you, but at 10 men, at 11 men, I don't think we showed anything. I need Arsenal to get top 4 just so I can see shameless DG. Trust. Anfield, the library. The Conga's going to be a decent player. Let's not draw conclusions on a man that's been here for 6 months, but you need to arrest feeling sorry for yourself or it's going to get long, man. I agree, DG. Liverpool did not have the best performance and allowed chances against a 10-man Arsenal squad. Can anyone give the boys credit for holding Liverpool to 0 shots on target? Yeah, you can. We're giving them credit. But that tells you how poor Liverpool were in front of goal, man. Everyone who hasn't liked the video, show DG some love and hit that like button. Great stream today, man. I appreciate that. Of course, Miguel Aziz is an option for the North London derby on that bench. 100%. He's got to be. You lot see anyone else? Xhaka's a walking issue, man. Xhaka moves like an enemy of progress in big games. I can't like, bro. It's a why always meeting. Like, it's a Balotelli thing. You see, you're getting bagged for stuff you didn't like. You didn't mean it, innit? But it's you, innit? Like, it's for me. I'm done with it. Like, I just. If he meant it, whether he's not, I'm at the point. I'm not here to. I've seen Xhaka get sent off for harsh reds, Stonewall reds, the reputation thing, this and that. I hear all of it, but at this point, I just don't care. Like, it's just not the very fact that it's you, it's Granit Xhaka, and that you're gonna keep getting these things. Foundations are not strong enough, and fans try to kid themselves and convince themselves that Xhaka and Partey is the thing. It's not. You need an upgrade. It's not. Hot and cold. Xhaka is hot and cold. Xhaka is what we're trying to get away from. Players that want it sometimes. He's not a bad player, but it's mad, man. Xhaka is my man of the match. Allowed us to come away with a result. Wait, man. I'm not going to turn on Xhaka, but, bro, this is... Fans are kidding themselves if they think you can maneuver with these guys. It's not Xhaka's fault, man. It's just who he is. It's just who he is. This is you, man. This is you. This is what you do. At some point, like, we've got to start blaming ourselves. We're rocking with him. We're making him important. We're not making him a squad player. Personally, I think a lot. I've always said Xhaka's pros are not outweighed by the cons. We have this weird mixture of players that can't really pass and someone that if you give him a million years can pass. I hear he's a good guy and a character and all of these things, and I don't doubt it, but everyone at this club should be, you know. I don't think Liverpool are going to keep any players just because they know the club, they know what it means, they're good for the young players. Half the squad should bloody be that, really and truly, you know. I can't get at Xhaka at the same time, you know. It's Arteta's the one playing him. Arteta's the one who didn't bring in. Arteta and Eddie didn't bring in the necessary midfield recruitments. We played a dangerous game, assuming everyone would be fit purely because we're not in Europe, and we showed naiveties. And for me, we need to act because what has been a decent season. I've said for me, this is the period I think we're going to look back in May and either say this is where we strengthened and we went on to get top 4, or this is where it went downhill. And I've previously said, well, we're going to live or die by this midfield. This midfield is not solid foundations. We've got face to save, you know, and it's almost put a damper note on it because it's the ramifications. Xhaka's out for 3 games now. What's that? North London derby, the return leg, and I think Burnley, and then he's back. But in that, the narratives could be different. Spurs, if they beat us, they've got games in hand. United, I don't know what's going on. West Ham have leapfrogged 4th now. The margins for error are getting smaller and smaller, and boy, For me, it's just it's the experienced players you can't rely on. If we go through all the experienced players, I love Lacazette, but you're not here next season. And for as good as he's been, he don't score enough. Aubameyang, you know what's already happening with him. Partey, I love him, but he's hot and cold. XHAKA, 29 years of age, you saw what he did today. Cedric, not to levels at all. It's the Marie, not good enough. It's the experienced players that are going to let this thing down. And, you know, if they're meant to be the leaders, bro, what's going on? What's going on? Seriously, what's going on? Pardon me. Fair enough, though. Xhaka's moving mad, man. How does it sound ludicrous? Sancho's a Love Island youth, man. Sancho's treating Premier League like Magaluf and that. Crazy one, man. Anfield Raw and all that bullshit, man. That's one good thing about this game, man. All that bullshit. Love for the super chat. I don't think we need to worry about Spuds as they will worry about us. We are showing still in our game with what we have. Keep well, DG. You lot keep better as well. Lacazette's a leader, but dead. Laka needs a new contract, dead. Laka's calm, but I'm not gonna praise you for working hard, bro. Like you should be able to do half of that. Like, it's just we're not used to half of these things at Arsenal, so the bar's on the floor. The players need to rest up. Sunday is just around the corner, to be honest. Tired and bruised legs. Saka, rest up them hammies, man. Chambers, Holding, Gabriel, Tierney, and White were immense. Hit the like button, is free. Bro, it's Minamino ramping. Love to Minamino. Ronaldo in the second leg. I reckon Arteta knows that XHAKA is a liability. He'll get replaced in time and become a squad player. Shame he didn't know sooner. I don't know, because he's giving him a new deal to protect some resale value. He buckled at the chance of signing a midfielder in what was a revamp last season in hindsight. I don't know. Old habits die hard. You keep telling us you wanted him at City. You tell us he's a leader and things like that. Boy, you got to be cruel to be kind, man. Got a result despite overwhelming odds. Let's see who they bring in. Fact. Serious character from the boys today. We're blessed with AFCON today, though. Mane and Salah would have punished us. But it is what it is. I wouldn't say it felt like a win, but it's nice to see, to save a bit of face. I would say. We miss Gabriel. Do you feel Saka should have bagged? Probably, but I think that's clutch. Done all right. Get Ramsey back. I'm not on it, but if we're desperate, we need to do it. Massive credit to you guys. This is what we should be doing. It's crazy, man. Hey, DG, thank you for another entertaining live stream. At first, it looked peak, but in the end, it was a good result. God bless you and everyone in the chat. Wishing you all good health and happiness. Wishing everyone that, big up everyone that's been tuned in. Laka and his agents could make triple signing on and free than what Arsenal's offering. Why would he stay? Remember the days when we used to have 8 solid midfielders? Remember when we was tired of midfielders and playmakers and all these things? Now, we wouldn't know what a midfielder is. Credit to Arteta for the game plan today, and that's what I think was robbed from Arteta, because I think we really had an interesting game plan with the 4-4-2 at 11 men. I just feel we was lacking on quality anyways on the ball. My only problems would have been on the ball, and maybe would have grown into it. I don't know, man. In my opinion, Sambi should get much more praise for the fight he showed today. What fight? He did all right, but I think, in my opinion, he struggled. Like I didn't see fight. I mean, I did see fight. That's harsh not to say that, but I don't. I think if people should be singled out, I think no one should be singled out because it was a good team performance, firstly. But I think if anyone's got to be singled out, I would say for me, Lacazette, Ben White, probably the young tugs in Saka and Martinelli in the second half, really. But so I don't know, man. Defo had a better game. than the last time he went to Anfield in the Congo. But yeah, man. The Congos, he'll get there, but yeah, man, he's not. You're just gonna have to learn these lessons, innit? It's just gonna have to learn these lessons real quick. Just put the walks into it. I mean, if we're relying on young Charlie Patino and Miguel Aziz to carry us to top 4, then we're setting ourselves up, man. We need to make noise, man. We need to make so much noise, man. Trust, man. These Anfield pussies. Keep going, Liverpool fans. You're just making Anfield louder on Thursday. Psst. Big up the Anfield atmosphere and stuff, but bloody hell, man, don't overestimate yourselves, man. Fucking hell. I'm not even talking about Liverpool fans. I just these Twitter youths sound fucking mad cringy, man. Cringy, bruv. Big up Liverpool. It's a magical club with a magical atmosphere, man. But bloody hell, I do find it cringy when they go, the Anfield roar. Like, oh my god, you acted like it's Game of Thrones. We're not gonna just die. We're not gonna die. Like, it's gonna be an uncomfortable atmosphere. Come on now. That's about it. Big up the young tugs, man. If we had Smith Rowe, shit could have been different, man. Ben White is proving to be, and that's what I like about our signings, man. Ben White's proving to be a solid addition. Ramsdale's getting his love. Everyone's getting their flowers now. I do think people are turning on the Congo. They were saying he's our best signing. Now they're saying he's shit. You know, you've signed a young 21-year-old. I'm not saying criticism isn't criticism, but can you be surprised when they show inconsistencies? Fair enough. You know. Vlahovic bagged again today in the Fiorentina 5-2 victory over Napoli. Boy, added a few more zeros to that contract, innit? 10 more likes until 600 people. Come on, man. Let's get that and we can all go to bed. Got my henny all up tonight, bro. Big up everyone. Hey, man. And you said, you know, you left the wife and kids, you know, went to the man caves. Why not? Let's have a shot, everyone, man. Yeah. I had to soldier that one. It was me and Ray Neff on a journey there, people. That's the last one for you. That was for you lot. Hit the like button. Let's get to 600. Boy, need to get that taste out of my mouth immediately. I'll trade places with you with Henny still. Henny's much nicer on the throat pause. Big up DG. After a performance like that, Arsenal need to win this cup now. Come on. We can't rest on our laurels, man. We need to. I do think as Arsenal fans, we do celebrate a couple of things like a victory. Don't get twisted. This did feel like a victory and we have got something. Obviously, it felt like we were celebrating a defeat to City. Now, again, I'm not saying we are. Obviously, it was a better performance against City than we expected, etc., etc. But I do think we need to separate that it was a good performance, but fundamentally, you don't get points for playing well or go through for playing well. You get points for winning. So in this 90 minutes, we need to show we can do that. And obviously, in the league, we need to show we can do this sort of stuff if we can't win as well. There's a famous saying, if you can't win, don't lose. We couldn't win today. We didn't lose. We've given ourselves a half-decent platform, but it's only the halfway tie. We can't rest on our laurels. You know, we can't just turn up and think that whatever, because you're going to see a different Liverpool. I genuinely think Klopp is going to be vexed that they didn't close up this tie. So it's going to be a different one. We're going to need our fans then making enough noise and that, which they probably will. Big up DG, still on that rare Neff from midday. Right, hey, I'm moving mad. We was doing that earlier in midday, innit? I'm moving brazy, man. Hella hazy and brazy and all them things. But that's the last one. That was for you, lot, man. I big up the Amsterdam ones locked in. I definitely need to hit Amsterdam where put the rain F away. You get me? I don't know about any of that. I hear things. Disclaimer. We came here and we were missing 9 or 10 players already. You know what to expect the next day, so we cannot use that as an excuse. But hey, did our thing. Boy, we don't make excuses and get games cancelled and all that fuckery. We play our games. No wonder, boy, only one has to wonder if we actually played these lot when we should have, what would have been said? What would have happened? It's all banter, man. It's all banter. Don't cry. I can't lie, man. It's been a fantastic live stream, man. It's been a fantastic one. Again, it's been an entertaining game, and it was 0-0. Like you're almost wondering what the hell happened. Like it hasn't sunk in. I'm gonna watch the game again, so I can see stuff and whatnot, and them things there. But it is what it is, man. We don't have any midfielders in the squad. We played with 3 midfield players. Martinelli, the Congo, and XHAKA have never played there. And that, bro, I'm not gonna lie to you, Arteta. That's your fault. Like, you can't stand in the rain and complain about being wet, bro. You man knew what you needed to do in August. You man knew when January opened. It's easier said than done what you needed to do. Oh, this is you, man, bro. The very fact that these men are having to do that, that's, bro, you had to do that, innit? Like, these things are affected. As good as last summer was, we showed naivety because we thought we could get away with it. As an Arsenal club, we should be positively pessimistic and know that when it comes to injuries and suspensions and all these things, we don't get a blind. When it gets bad, it gets bad. Man, drop like flies, out of this season. Bare man have been injured. We've missed like 3. Remember when all right backs got corona, and we've got people getting red cards and all of these suspensions and all of these things. Of course, it feels like a win. Anytime you draw against Liverpool feels like a win, but it's not a win. It's not fundamentally. And respectfully, we've lost to City. We've lost to City. We've lost to Forest and we've drawn. We need to win. Now, these 3 games are very different. Courageous against City, shambolic against Forest, committed display today. But fundamentally, when we're looking back in May, we're not going to be talking about, but that defeat was better than this defeat. It's about you either win or lose. That's the beautiful thing about football. It's white and black. Obviously, it's not white and black when you look at the details, but in May, it's white and black. So I hope we sign a midfielder. We definitely need by midday tomorrow. I'll go live at 11:30, typically on YouTube. So hopefully we've got a midfielder. On that note as well, people, don't forget we're gonna speak about Arsenal a bit more at 10 a.m. on Twitch. So make sure you're following me on that. 10 a.m. tomorrow, 11:30 a.m. tomorrow, 4:30 for Football Manager. Saturday we're watching Man City play against Chelsea. I'm probably gonna do a United Aston Villa game purely because I want to see if Coutinho makes his debut. And I just feel that Aston Villa United game, something tells me that 5:30 game on Saturday is going to be a somewhat brazy one, really. So it'll be stupid not to. Don't forget the main one, people, is the North London derby, though. Like, don't get it twisted. Again, you can see the link being dropped there. Make sure you're here for that one. Set your reminders, hit the like button, do what you can to fuck up the algorithm, innit? Like, you lot are the ones that push this. Let me actually change that so it takes you to the North London derby one. So, yeah, this video went over. We'll take you to that. 601 likes. If you've hit the like button, God bless. I hope everyone wins the lottery. I can't lie. On hitting 600, we've been here for close to 4 hours. I'm going to keep it pushing, people. I'm not going to sit here and gap to you. Listen, I want to shower. I want to eat. I want to turn off all these lights. I'm sure you lot have been tired of me. Again, you're not getting no Ray and F shots again till tomorrow. But on that note, it is what it is, man. It's a draw on the road, man, down against Liverpool. Fantastic performance, but that's where it ends, bro. Like, we need to get to the next level, man. We need to start beating these teams and doing other things and whatnot. And move. What we need to do is move away from the euphoria now and look at, okay, cool. When we look past what happened, what could we have done in this game to potentially get a better result? Because the best teams cherry pick and nitpick. Liverpool, they nitpick. City, defo nitpick. Pep will win 5-0. He'll focus on why we didn't score 6, or the first goal that he scored, it was 10 passes, but he wanted it to be done in 7. These are the sort of the territory we need to go in. Bro, you make your own luck. When I see commitment like I saw today, when variables and spanners are thrown against you, you can react, people. But Yeah, it is what it is, man. I'm not gonna bore you lot anymore. It's getting late. I'll be back again before you lot now. You lot stay blessed, stay safe. I appreciate all the support. Please make sure you're following on Twitch Journey to 10K. Make sure you're supporting the thing on YouTube. We're gonna get 50K at some point this year, without a doubt. On that note, though, stay blessed, stay safe. I'll be back again tomorrow. But yeah, I've already told you what to do in terms of watch-alongs.
There's always just that active red line defenders. I think it's like